Welcome, everyone, to session 2 of Severed Strings. Last time on Severed Strings, Hephaestus was on a game show. What will happen today?
Man at Work was winning, and I don't like that very much. Also, Auntie was there.
Now, as we start today, we go to something that was bound to happen.
It has a what?
Well, you see, it's kind of like vines and stuff. Lots of vines. Like a plant. Like a big-ass plant with, like, little snappy bits. 9 balls? Something like that.
I think what my companion there is trying to say is...
The baby has a stand!
Yeah, baby has to stand.
Jodie is currently having fun being bounced on October's knees.
Arsene is leaning against the wall, just breathing heavily still.
Effie puts her hand on the back of her head. It's like, now, I know that it's probably a surprise or something, but this could be really dangerous.
I
I'm
mean,
not surprised. I'm more just worried because she's not even one.
yeah, that's all I'm worried
This
about.
was
as well.
bound to happen. Grace and Jonah are her parents.
Yeah, and I mean, for God's sakes, my sister was her mother.
Okay, well, maybe I don't know much about your family tree or whatnot, but whatever.
But we didn't think this was gonna happen so soon. I thought maybe like 3 years old.
Hmm.
I will say, this job has got quite more interesting.
Ready, so pulls out Men at Work.
Yeah, boy.
Well, what do you think? Is there like a good containment protocol for something that could like just explode with stand juice all over the place?
What?
What?
Points
What?
at Men at Work, points at Jodie, points at Men at Work. You know, stand juice! Like the vines!
I think she's asking, is there a good way that we could stand-proof the house?
I mean, I guess you could put it that way, but yeah.
Oh, easy. We're hormone users.
Yeah, that might take a while though.
Yeah, that's a bit out of my jurisdiction, though.
Well, you could put a sunlight in, right? That's what mount is, right?
Oh,
It's like
speaking about jurisdiction, what is this nonsense? Points at the chute.
Well, that's modern convenience.
Yeah, Except the dirty clothes come out here now.
Right, so if you want the child to die next time, be my guest and I just won't touch your house, alright?
She wouldn't have died. From what
You
it
say
sounds.
that.
She wouldn't have died.
Oh yeah, and here's this. He hands a contract.
It's got like a fancy Buddha logo at the top.
The contract details how they can't actually remove anything that they put there, because otherwise that would cease it from having existed in the past, and that would then cease the use that it then
Served.
was used for.
It creates
So-
a time paradox.
Yeah.
Oh my god, great. We're living in a time paradox now.
No, we're not living in one. That's what would happen if I got rid of your laundry chute.
You can get rid of it yourself.
You
Can
could!
can you redirect it?
Okay. And I guess I could put an offshoot on it. What, you know, like how they have those release valves in like your trachea and stuff, Men at Work? Something
Wait.
like that, but for laundry chute.
Do you people not normally have shoots into your main lobby? I thought that was pretty standard.
Renegade looks at Sebastian. People like this?
It kind of just like that 50-50 hand wave.
I don't honestly know what a normal house is at this point, so heck, for all I know, it could be standard.
How about this? Just put another one to make this
Do the
center.
offshoot thing.
You want me to do the trachea offshoot thing? Fine. Ready? Men at Work, put in the trachea offshoot.
Men at Work does a hand gesture.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because... yeah, did it. Because no one can see it, no one has any idea if Men at Work actually did it or not.
She like narrows her eyes at him. Am I sweating?
Yes, you are.
Okay. She gives him a thumbs up, and pulls out a sweat rag and wipes her arms down.
Sebastian narrows his eyes. Note to self, just use that one for clean laundry. Alright. Well, good work on protecting her.
From herself?
Yeah. Oh,
Now, hold on, she gets up real quick. Anybody done know where that game show host went? I was meaning to get the guy's number.
That was the stand effect.
I'm not so sure about that. She puts her hand up and turns around to October.
Did it stop when the stand went away?
Men at Work kind of leans back and looks over his shoulder at Renegade. I don't know, it was pretty convincing.
Her mechanical eyes, spritzing in and out, clearly focusing on different things around the room, looking for secret passages that a talk show host could have been climbing through. She comes over and sits down and crosses her arms.
It's been an interesting past couple days.
yeah, sounds like it. Oy, oy. Right, well, what's on your guys' agenda today?
I thought you were supposed to decide that. Was I wrong?
Oh,
They kind of are Are you guys considered working for? Who's? I don't know anymore.
As far as I know, we're working for Dawn.
We just gotta keep the baby happy and healthy, right? So,
In theory, yeah.
The hat comedically falls over Jodie's face.
No.
Our job involves the protection of the Joestar heir against any be it threats.
something along the lines of what he said. As she reaches her hand down next to Begolji and a small, mini fridge materializes next to him, she clicks it open and pulls out a bottle of milk and hands it over to October.
This is cold.
Reaches down to the mini fridge, clicks open a microwave that definitely wasn't there.
Hephaestus, that's not necessary. I call out Snow Miser, and I have Snow Miser extract summon a cold.
The microwave is half open. She looks at Snow Miser, she looks at the microwave. Well, I guess I done put that there for no reason, huh?
Snow Miser takes the bottle of milk from October and heats it up, just extracts cold from it just enough to make it a nice lukewarm temperature.
Yep, alright.
You can get a cold point for that.
You know, before you all start tampering with the house a little more, why don't you all go out for a nice walk, take the baby with you.
We can start stand-proofing the house.
Can Hephaestus have a rolling chair comedically, through a butterfly effect, bump Sebastian at the back of his legs so he sits down?
Comedically, a rolling chair goes right behind Sebastian.
As it hits his leg, and he reflexively sits down, Act 3 just pauses out and uses its blood to just make sure he's nice and sits down gently. And then from the little mini fridge, it pulls out alcohol.
Hephaestus looks
You
at
are
the
not
mini fridge.
drinking this early.
Allow me, Sebastian. And I have Heat Miser extract heat from the bottle to make nice and cold. Not to the point of freezing, but just at that nice, refreshing cold.
It was in a fridge.
Which one of you put alcohol next to the baby's milk?
Arsene points at Men at Work.
Guilty.
How did you... Why'd you do that?
What do you
thought
think?
you were the
Men at Work
practical
opens
one.
the fridge and takes out a beer.
Oh my lord. No, don't you start, because if you done start, I'm gonna start.
I don't understand how you continue to talk her from being the most confident and the most underconfident people. Alright, Sebastian. Don't you think that we should save the alcohol after we're done sandproofing the entire house?
We need to... The faster we get it done, the faster we can do other things.
We need you sober. functioning for this.
Men at work takes the smallest sip of beer.
Hephaestus unsummons him.
The beer goes with him.
Damn it!
Sebastian gets up, puts the beer back in the fridge, is like, fine.
So is the rug over the chair.
It most certainly is.
Tempest picks out a phone and calls the secretary. Johnson! Please cancel my appointments. Actually, no, you handle the appointments for the rest of the day. I'm quite busy here. Yes, I know I cancelled a week ago as well. I don't care. Take care of it for me. What am I paying you for? Gods! Impossible to find good help these days.
Oh, is that your mom?
No, my secretary, Johnson.
Oh. That makes a lot more sense. Ready? Y'all need our help with stamp proofing, or
No.
you got that?
No,
No,
You're good?
yep,
we're good.
You sure?
yep, take
Yep.
Jodie out for a nice walk. She could use the fresh air.
But like, construction's kind of my thing.
No.
Right, but
This
we
isn't
didn't.
construction. This is.
We didn't hire you for construction.
We hired you to protect the child.
That is the most illogical thing you could have done, right?
Hold on, I gotta grab baby and small.
Act 2 opens the door.
I rolled for baby bronze. Baby
Baby
drops the
bronze.
hat.
Jodie!
Begolji will pick up the hat and place it back on Jodie's head. Like that.
Oh, jeez. October, was it?
Yeah?
Take good care of her.
Oh yes, I had something ordered as well.
Yeah.
Days with is a stroller in the shape of a limo.
Oh my lord.
Whatever counts your float, boss.
We don't need that.
Why is it buying a goat for a float?
It's an expression. Jeez. Our son kind of turns around before Leon just bows and just, thanks for everything, and sorry for, well, hand waves behind him.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah.
I just imagine the trio just gives each other a look of, who the fuck did we hire?
Pretty
Renegade's got that look.
Leans into Begolji and Renegade just like, that boy looked familiar.
By the way, where are you guys gonna take Jodie for the day?
Park.
Park.
It was a lovely day at the park.
What an absolutely splendid time!
Mm-hmm. I think so. What do you think, Toby? Jodie enjoy it?
I mean, we only had like one small instance with her stand, so I think so.
Yeah, that merry-go-round's never gonna stop spinning.
Hey guys, as you get to this part, something strolls out of this area right here.
Oh goodness.
It's a dog.
Yes, there's a slight sound of paws hitting the pavement as a dog walks out, just completely ignoring you all, walking out into the street.
She like cranes her head. What building did it just walk out of?
What is Arsene doing right now?
Kind of eyeing the dog and rubbing his face a little
Okay,
bit.
while everybody else is looking at the building that the dog came from, the dog just stops in the middle of the street and turns and faces you, Arsene, and is staring you dead in the eyes.
That pup, don't stop in the middle of the street, that's not a good idea.
Arsene, roll bravery.
Tempest! Don't just go no approach us no stray dogs like that.
Arsene, you feel very menaced by this dog.
Hey, Westley, I want to do something real quick. This
Yeah.
will become important later.
Alright.
Hephaestus is gonna come over to this wall. Okay?
Okay.
And she's gonna pull out of her pocket a small sheet of metal. Just a small square metal. And some industrial, like, future duct tape. Okay?
Future duct tape.
Yeah, future duct tape. Insanely strong. Okay? And she's just gonna duct tape this metal slab to the wall. And I'm gonna set a secret action.
Lovely.
Oh god, Arsene is just kind of like staring at this dog, kind of like moving a little bit away from it now, not letting his eye contact to be removed.
Come along, pup. Let's get you out of this little street. You wouldn't want to get hit by a car.
I wouldn't touch it. It might be rabid.
What are you talking about? It's just a dog.
Since you're close enough, I guess I should point out, even though it's not clear in the token art, this dog is wearing a collar.
Let me look at your tags, boy. And I check the collar.
Tempest, why you done standing in the middle road like that? Now you gonna get hit.
The dog nips your hand
I suppose that's fair.
and walks off.
Arsene stops palming the card that he had in his hand and just puts it back in his pouch.
What a strange pup.
Toby is occupying Jodie by dangling a sparkly necklace that Toby snatched off some random bystander in the park.
Jodie is reaching for it. It is very shiny. Every so often, you'll have to hold it out of reach of one of Savage Garden's vines.
That is adorable.
Ready. Which way from here is back to the manor?
Take a right.
You sure we can't just head northeast?
Hey,
Why?
I don't know. They said take a right, and that's like the exact wrong direction in my opinion, but whatever.
Hey, Arsene.
uh-huh.
As you're walking away, you kind of glance behind you real quick because frightening dog, and
Yeah.
there's someone on the corner.
Ooh.
Kind of like gives a nervous wave.
The woman across the street just kind of looks at you, Arsene, and slowly walks away for a moment, and then at around this point, glances over her shoulder at you.
What's over in this corner?
Hey, guys,
Guys,
give me a sec real quick.
What's up?
Just gonna check something out. Arsene clicks his heels together and activates his spin shoes.
Yes.
Shoes, hell yeah.
rollerblades.
And he's gonna skate over.
What's he wasting time about?
I don't know.
Arsene, the baby's got a bedtime. We gotta get back in time for that.
He kind of like just holds a finger to his mouth as he just inches closer, charging spin into his shoes. Just, peeks around the corner.
No one's there. There's a staircase. It's leading up a story.
Kind of like looks back to you guys. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm getting a bad feeling, and I feel like the dog went this way, and then there was this lady. Did anyone else see that lady?
Why does that matter at all? It's just some people going about their business. Let them be.
I felt really menaced.
Well, that's good for you. Then we'll watch our backs and walk back, and if anyone done comes at you with a knife, I'll have men at work tell them off politely.
Makes a mental note of the staircase and just like, okay.
Just in case, I suggest we get moving now.
I will say the door up there is slightly ajar.
Come on, Arsene.
As when you get stressed out about everything in life later, please do come along. We have a job to do.
Yeah, okay. He'll launch a card out with Spin to open the door the rest of the way as he slowly backs up.
Ha!
My god.
The door opens.
He comes over here and taps Arsene on the shoulder and just like points at the door.
Yeah, you wanna know what the building is?
I forgot that's one of your... Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Built in 2088, something like that. Bought a few times. Currently, it's Nijimura Detective Offices and Paranormal Investigate. That's fucking weird.
Do you know what's going on in it right now? Like, is that dog in there? Or that lady? What's up with them?
I could have him make a precision roll versus them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he can tell where people have walked if specifically looking for that. Things that have happened.
Probably.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that building then as I just...
Heffy looks aside to Toby, just like, and now man, it works over there, right? What the hell's so important about that building?
Manor just says, yeah, what the hell is... okay. So, detective agency, I get. Paranormal investigation, I get. But two at the same time? That's fucking weird, right? Not just me.
Yeah, it really is.
Crosses the street. Will you two come on?
Wait, did you just jaywalk?
What?
Yeah.
What about birds?
What about birds?
I'm so glad that there's... that's actually kind of weird. There's been a really black bit of traffic in this area today.
Tempest will call out the brothers.
I mean, it is late at night, and we are supposed to be taking a baby back home. Or is that too much to handle right now? What are you trying to investigate anyway? She peers around, curious.
As she gets closer, he kind of stumbles back a little bit.
She still hasn't caught on. Peers around fully.
Arsene, what are you on about?
So there was that dog, and it felt all menacing whenever it kind of stared at me, and then it went in this direction, and then there was a lady on that corner right where October's standing, and
So you don't like dogs, and the owner was nearby, so now you want to revenge on the owner for menacing you with a dog. Is that it?
No, I love dogs.
So, is there anything important happening here, or can we, do our job?
You know that, sixth sense that some people get, and it's like that rumbling in the tummies, it's like, that's probably a bad person, or something that might mess with your job?
So why do you want to go after them?
Because it might be,
You have no reason, man. There's just a spooky dog and a spooky lady. Ain't nothing more than that.
What is Tempest doing right now?
Tempest was just asking Arsene what the hell is he on about.
Okay, you might notice something seems off.
Oh god.
Hold on a moment.
You feel like you're missing something.
I check my pockets.
Your wallet's gone.
That dog stole my wallet!
I didn't do it.
I had 20 more wallets at home, but that was my favorite!
Looks over at Toby, looks over at Tempest, points a finger at Tempest. Wait, so you're done telling me that you think the dog took your wallet over the kleptomaniac? That's kind of incredible.
Men at work kind of crosses their arms and says, oh yeah, makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, you hush! Get back in the building!
Arsene starts to pat himself down. I'm just like, wait, am I missing anything? Wallet, keys, phone.
What time is it, by the way,
It's
Westley?
about 7, 8 p.m.
She, looks down at her watch, looks back at Jodie we really need to get her home. Come on, guys. We can investigate this in the morning if you're so interested. This is just gonna start walking away.
Alright.
I whip up my cell phone and I call Johnson. My wallet's just gone missing. Cancel the cards in wallet 5 and Please activate ones in wallet 6.
What?
I love him.
Hey, Tempest. So, you're walking back, talking about how you need to put in your wallets, and then your wallet, however, it's not there in the street, it's in the sky.
What?
I
It's
stare at my wallet.
What are you looking at, Tempest?
I point of disbelief.
Can we see the wallet?
Yes, you can.
What
I
entire
told you
nation?
it wasn't me.
How high up is it, Westley?
I'd say 30 feet up.
Can Men at
Whoa.
Work put a slab of wood leaned up against this building that someone with the ability to traverse bizarre surfaces might be able to climb up?
Yeah, I'm willing to do that. That's fun.
And Arsene will charge a little bit more, spin into his shoes as he will attempt to ramp and get it.
You get up and you almost reach it, and then it
Try.
It just continues drifting.
Does Arsene like slide onto the roof or something, or does he miss and
yeah,
fall?
he slides onto the roof.
Okay.
Come back, my Corinthian leather wallet.
Huh.
Wow, it's almost like the wallet's trying to lead us into their place. You sure this is a good idea, boy?
50-50 hand motion.
Right, hey, now before anybody goes into a construction zone, y'all should put on hard hats. Safety precautions.
Arsene on the roof just puts on his hat.
Love it.
I would like to look very closely at the wallet. Let's try to discern anything about it. Maybe it's like there's like an indentation in the wallet from something holding it. Could this be the work of a stand?
No, that wallet's just floating there.
How in the hell?
It's a floating wallet.
I left my flying wallets back home.
Can I use my mechanical eye to see if there's anything, like, very minorly off about this wallet and its structure? Like, is it kept together? Is it affected by gravity? Stuff like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, what would you like me to roll for that?
Brains.
Brains, okay. Nice, Heffy.
It's a wallet in the sky.
Good job, Heffy.
You can tell them the exact distance.
It's a little dark out. It's, well, I can tell that the wallet is exactly 5.6 meters off the ground. That helps anyone.
Arsene kind of like looks down at where Toby and Jodie are and she's like, you guys move a little bit so I can get down a little easier.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Arsene kind of like uses a little bit of the wood and just does a little bit of a flip. Landing right there. There we go.
Can I check the hours? Is this building open, by the way, for service?
It shouldn't be.
Mm.
It says it's open 9 to 9. No, not 9 to 9. 9 to 7.
Is there a doorbell?
There is no doorbell.
Snow Miser is gonna chuck a snowball to try to hit the wallet and knock it down.
You hit the wallet, but it just keeps drifting off in that direction, farther into the sky.
I've already called Johnson, but damn it, that's one of my favorite wallets.
How many wallets do you have, Tempest?
20.
Is that really necessary?
When you're rich, people try to steal your wallets almost every day.
Arsene just holds up a finger. And yes, that's very standard for us.
Oh, thank you. I was waiting for it. She gives him a wink.
Bows.
Wait, are you saying you don't have 20 wallets?
There it is.
Pretty standard, is it not?
She, like, puts the brim of her hard hat down so you can't see her eyes and just gets a flat look. Yep, there it is.
Toby tosses Arsene one of the other wallets that Tempest had on him. Definitely not number 6, but one of the other ones.
I love that.
He catches it and just kind of chuckles, pocketing it for now.
There's a playing card in that wallet.
Ha.
So the wallet's floating this way, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do a targeted butterfly effect. And we're gonna say that off of this roof there is a light post, and on top of that light post there is a bird's nest, which just so happens to catch the wallet.
Ha! That's funny. Alright. As the wallet gets closer to the bird's nest, it starts to wobble a bit strangely, and as the wallet hits it, the bird's nest starts kind of just going around the wallet.
Does that
Did
wallet
I-
have gravity?
Did it just turn the wallet and the bird's nest into 2 little mini planets? Okay, wait, no, that's stupid. That could have totally happened. This could be a Alright. Materializes a box and sits down on it. I need to think about this.
Huh. Advanced science.
Tempest looks at the twins, looks back at the nest.
I'll just count yourself lucky you didn't actually manage to touch it, Tempest.
Let's just get the kid. Let's just get the baby home.
Yeah. Wow. What a thought. Gee, you wish I had that.
Tempest is 100% done.
Toby's making sure Jodie is either asleep or content.
Jodie is very content.
Arsene transfers all the spin that he had been having gather in his spin shoes.
Okay.
Deactivates the spin shoes. And then launches the card at the wallet in hopes to just hit it. And then transfer the spin to the wallet and cause the wallet to return to him, because that's how spin works.
Are you turning my wallet into a boomerang?
Yes.
Bravo!
You throw your card. It hits the wallet. The spin transfers to the wallet, and the wallet starts to spin towards.
Hephaestus ducks. This can't be good.
Yeah, because the nest is coming with it.
Oh God!
Oh,
Time's back. All right. Arsene, I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Okay.
Arsene, the nest is coming towards you.
Make sure that his stand is manifested over his hand, and will attempt to carefully catch the nest, because he doesn't want to hurt the babies that are inside it, possibly. And then he'll take off his hat and try to catch the wallet in that and slam it to the ground.
That's the most
Right.
JoJo way you could have described
Yeah,
that.
that's very JoJo. I'd say that's precision. The nest and wallet are just gonna fly past him.
I have the boys try to intercept the two.
The wallet is kind of... So there's a center point, and the wallet seems to be now almost trying to orbit the center point of Arsene because it's trying to return to Arsene, so it's just kind of going around him a lot, and then the nest is trying to go around the wallet,
Have
which is
cheeks
making
around.
it... Yeah, it's just going around the
Arsene! Arsene, you done turned into a planet!
No, it's following the basic principles of spin in a way.
Can I make a contested roll as I had the boys try to grab them?
Yeah, sure.
It's as if they've been given their own center of gravity!
You are correct.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Well, what started it then?
Uh,
Cause the bird nest touched the wall and then the bird nest done went all wobbly.
so do you think it's the wallet?
Maybe? I wouldn't touch him if I were you still. Don't know for sure.
It could be that just as the moon orbits the Earth, the wallet's gravity grabbed the bird nest and turned the bird nest into a moon.
Makes sense.
Everyone, the bird nest falls.
Oh.
Seeing it fall, Arsene's gonna try to catch it.
The bird nest? Well, you're gonna have a hard time with that because, oh, that's strange. You're floating.
Oh no.
Now you're orbiting the wallet. And the wallet is trying to orbit you.
This is maximum. Oh, this is maximum spin.
I have Snow Miser dive to try to catch the one.
You dive and
Can the poet write in its little book and make a rope?
yes. Make it rope.
Here,
Snow Miser catches the bird's nest.
can I see Men at Work? Where is she, like, in the building?
Oh, Men at Work's just like peeking through the windows and under the eaves. He's here.
Yeah.
The poet is going to hand Men at Work the rope and then point at Arsene.
I mean, I guess that falls under safety purviews. Go get him, Men at Work!
Arsene is just doing that thing where he's got one leg crossed, tapping his chin, just like, this is quite a pickle.
Arsene, what are you doing up there? Get back down here, boy!
Can't you see? I'm just, let's see, good pun. Hanging out? Sure.
Men at Work takes the rope over, is gonna wrap it around Arsene and try and turns it into a lasso, chucks it over him, and starts heaving him down. Hey, Westley, you know how I put a crate over here?
Yes.
Can you actually put that on the map real quick? Because I'm gonna do a thing. The crate is one of those ones with the openable tops. So she's gonna open the top, look in, slam it real hard, and then just sit on top of it and look around, and I'm gonna reactivate or reset my secret action that I sent to Adam last section. But with a different trigger.
Like a different. So the rope almost gets around Arsene, but he's pulled out of the way just in time as the rotation. Arsene, you stop being rotated and are flung inside of the building.
Son of a...
With momentum.
Okay. Ow, my tuchus.
Is this a window radio that we could look in through?
Yes. However, it is on the second story, so...
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's a roof access ladder here. She climbs up and peers in.
Yep. There is one of those now.
Just knocks on the window.
Is there a light switch?
There is.
He's gonna just try to carefully get up, just looking at the wall, it's still rotating, and it's like, man, you are persistent, and try to flip the switch on.
The switch isn't working.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, this probably is.
I see him trying to do that, and I ask Men at Work, "Yo, Men at Work, why's that switch still not working? Is the place wired poorly or something?"
Put sand on the building. That light switch is not hooked up to the lights.
Could you make it hooked up to the lights?
Yeah. That seems like something that should be done.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Guess that it just needed a moment to heat up.
Hephaestus wipes her face down.
I don't know if I should try to leave this building. I think the wallet may try to throw me again. I have no idea. He tests to see if he's still being pulled by wallet.
Not really.
Huh.
The wallet's still trying to return to you.
Kind of reaches out with his hat again to just toss it over it.
Yeah, this time you do it.
May I kindly ask why we're breaking and entering? The building's closed, you know. We're not...
There's obviously a stand user at work here. They should be dealt with in case they're after the baby.
There's nothing wrong with a little breaking and entering.
I think there is. I didn't know I was teaming up with a bunch of hooligans.
Besides, I'm one of the biggest real estate owners in the area. I probably own this building anyway and just forgot about it.
Heavens above, Men at Work, does he own the building?
No, he does not.
You don't own it, Tempest.
I shall own it by tomorrow morning, then. Men at Work, can you tell me who currently owns the building?
Oh, yeah. Currently, Men at Work looks on the office sign. I mean, it says Nijimura. So probably Nijimura's.
In my times of real estate, would I recognize that name?
Nope.
Rip.
And Tempest, when you walk in,
What are you doing in here, Tempest? Don't you know it's illegal to go in here on a night stroll?
First off, that's you the same. Second off, Stan's bullshit. Third off, wait a second. I narrow my eyes.
He does a spin and a flourish going back to Arsene.
oh, and Arsene,
Yeah.
as you're around, glancing around, and see someone walk by.
Arsene kind of falls on his ass again. She's like,
Arsene, please do watch your step. We don't need you getting hurt.
He points out the window and she's like, that's the same lady. That's the same lady I saw. Huh?
Tempest looks at the window. What lady? There's no one there. Are you losing your mind?
I
God, it's the enemy stand attacking your mind. Is my wallet just laying here?
No, it's... Well, it was being held by Arsene, but... Arsene, you're still feeling a pull. Like it's trying to go, specifically that way.
Arsene, do you have my wallet?
yeah, it's just, it feels like it's still trying to go. And he's like kind of on the ground doing that thing, like inching away slowly from the window out of kind of slight terror. And also, because Tempest is close.
Arsene, can you make a brains roll real quick? So, Arsene, you saw someone walk by, right?
Uh-huh.
That can't be right. You're on the second floor.
What?
You're on the second floor, and you saw someone walk by the window.
That's not... I think that was a stand, possibly. Hang on a sec. Gonna quickly hop up to his feet and is like, oh no, whatever will I do? This wallet is pulling me. Rollerblades backwards.
The wallet goes as well.
Arsene, what are you on about?
Oh my god. Comes over and leans her head in the door. Guys! Seriously! Oh my goodness.
Hephaestus, my wallet is stealing Arsene!
Tempest, you have 21 of them! And Arsene, I think he can... Arsene, you're able to get out, right?
I mean, it's kind of pulling me this direction still, so it's really hard to fight it.
Right. Do you need help?
Probably in a moment. Looks over the corner. Probably.
Looks back at Toby, just like, I guess we're going in.
Careful, there is a stand out there. Some weird thing floated over the second story.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Arsene is seeing things.
I am not crazy. Right now.
Mechanical eye looks around the room, just observing for things.
Tempest just gives Arsene look of, oh really now?
For a second, Toby's going to like sit on the ground for a moment and ruffle through their bag and pull out a small pair of earmuffs. Take off the hat on Jodie, put the earmuffs on, put the hat back on, and try to get Jodie to sleep.
Aww.
That's fantastic.
That's real cute.
The king is gonna go up and just like look around the. He's just watching.
Hey, October.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You hear something.
I hear something.
Uh-huh. It sounds like it's coming from the left of you. Slowly approaches you. And looks up. Are you looking at the dog?
I'm looking at the dog.
Because the dog is looking at you.
Am
Roll
I
bravery.
Hell yeah, this is my good stat.
You're feeling very menaced by this dog.
You're a very strange dog, and I don't know what you want, but I'm just trying to put this baby to sleep. What the fuck do you want?
Do you you have a clear vision of the dog's color now?
What does it say?
It's just a standard green color with a little metal tag, which is in the shape of like a cartoon ghost. It says yogurt on it.
Is that your name? Are you called Yogurt? That's a pretty cool dog name, I must admit.
Yogurt turns around and is going to walk over to the bird's nest and pick it up in his mouth.
Oh.
We'll pick up the bird's nest and just walk towards this little fountain area over here. And is going to very carefully put his front legs up on the side of the tree and make sure that the nest is up in the tree now and out of the road.
Huh.
Huh?
And then, without even looking back, Yogurt's just going to walk off and go around the corner of the street.
What a weird dog.
It's a good dog.
Men at work poking his head out, just watching that.
Did you see that dog, Men at Work?
Yep, it was a dog, alright.
His name is Yogurt. He's got a ghost on his collar.
Yogurt?
Yogurt. Yeah,
That's a stupid name.
I think he's a nice dog, but he kind of, I don't know. He held eye contact for too long, and I don't really like eye contact. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Jodie's mostly asleep, so.
Well, that's good.
I would like to have Heat Miser float up to one of the light bulbs and extract the heat from it.
Arsene, what are you doing over here?
Is the rod still pulling this way, or is it pulling this way now?
Actually pulling more, diagonally.
Like that?
Like this way.
Okay. He's just gonna be pulled with it.
Snow Miser just kind of looks around. I really don't like the vibes of this place.
Yeah, me neither. And she's gonna point at the floor. Like, this carpet here just doesn't look so off. Who puts, like, this many rugs in the foyer of a, what is this, detective agency? What have they done detecting? She's gonna look at the newspapers.
The newspapers there, in particular, the one directly on top is the newspaper about Jonah and Jorgen's death.
That's...
Is this laptop operational?
That's a bad...
It is currently off.
Boop.
There is a password.
I'm just like...
Tempest just types in Tempest.
Renegade.
Doesn't work.
Hey, Arsene,
So I had a question. What is this on this table?
It is a teapot, a teacup, and a plant.
How dirty is this place? Like,
This area is quite spotless.
Arsene,
Yeah, hi, Hef.
I really think we should be getting out of here, especially considering the place is not open.
I turn the laptop off and I just...
It's really weird. It kind of feels like they might have been expecting someone.
Yeah, well, then we really shouldn't be in here. I just found a paper detailing the death of the Joestars. Whoever this is, they're involved.
Well, that other detective that's been trying
That's what I'm saying, they're involved.
I'd like to look through these papers.
These papers... Oh boy, these papers. They all have a bunch of nonsense about ghosts. Nonsense as in, like, normally you hear, like, classical ghost stories and everything. You basically know the stereotypes of how ghosts work. Yeah, this even has the crazy conspiracy ghost type shit on it.
Whoever lives here has their own hobbies.
Also, to contrast it, this side of the room is very dirty.
to...
Wait. Why is this side of the room so dirty and the other side over there so clean?
Probably because there's two separate people working here. They don't done mix well. I don't know.
So they have a secretary. That's pretty standard.
Arsene flops in the chair for a moment just to catch his breath. Just like, oh god.
It is a very nice view of the sky. Nice moonlight.
3, 2, 1. Points at window. Huh, I kind of figured that was gonna work. Alright. Hops up.
Arsene, I do believe you have my wallet.
Attempt here. Tries to hand it over.
Oh
The
god.
wallet is still being pulled the other direction.
Tempest grabs the wallet, puts it in his pocket, and tries to walk.
Arsene, behind you, the teapot flies off the table and is gonna fly at Tempest. Tempest! There's
Yep.
a teapot flying at you. Specifically at the wallet area, but
Somebody's gonna swing his meter at the teapot to try to break it before it hits.
the meter breaks the teapot apart, and because of how it was hit and shattered, the shards are just kind of now more in orbit.
Was there any liquid in that teapot?
There was not.
Okay, good. Arsene puts the cup that was on the table down.
So that are the sharp shards of ceramic just circling me now.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh boy.
You really pissed off that dog.
Is my pocket just bulging from the wallet trying to pull?
Yes.
You finally done in there? I hear boots clomping. Why don't you drop a teacup or something?
A teapot just flew at my head.
There's shards of ceramics going around Tempest.
She just furrows her brow and looks at Tempest. Wow, now you actually got a real Tempest.
Right you are, Hephaestus! And thank you for the joke!
She gives a smile. She's clearly amused, but also surprised at how much he liked that.
Wow, I'm really glad I brought those earmuffs.
I guess I have an attractive personality!
Now come along now.
That's it. I heard that joke. I'm walking away.
So Arsene writes a small note and leaves approximately 8,000 yen on the desk. The note just saying, sorry, we broke the teapot. Weird ghost bullshit. Hey, not bullshit, bull crap. Because he doesn't swear.
Yeah,
Crap is a swear word.
No. He would have said weird ghost malarkey.
That
Bull
works.
crud.
Bull crud works.
So, Arsene, as you write that, you're suddenly starting to feel pulled, and the lamp gets off the desk and is floating in a direction, and you're being pulled as well.
Oh gosh dang nabbit, not again. Finishes writing, quickly puts it on the desk.
Hey guys, where'd our son go?
Oh,
At this point, there's a thump at the window.
oh, goodness gracious me. Tempest, did you bring him with you?
Son, what are you up to? Get down here!
One sec, weird stand stuff again. Tries to open the window so he could just go out.
You open the window, the lamp goes out.
No,
Arsene,
crap,
you
window!
go up.
Okay, well, I'm floating again. This is,
I have the brothers float up and try to grab hold of him.
I was trying to be polite and leave some money behind because of the teapot.
Well, the brothers also get caught in the gravity.
Oh,
Oh.
And because both of them are caught in the gravity, Tempest, you are also caught in the gravity because that's how stands work.
Okay now.
So now every...
This told me I was full of hot air!
I never meant it literally, but now you literally are.
I just thought I had a magnetic personality.
And as this is happening, you guys see something on the roof real quick for a moment, for but a moment.
Oh, who's that? can have a cigar.
Maybe.
Snow Miser is going to extract all of the cold from the filament in this lamp so that the lamp appears like it's lit in order to extract the cold from it.
Orbiting the lamp.
Heffy is trying to keep her distance from this, just like, I do not want to get caught up in that.
Let's see. That guy was that way, and there's that. Oh, nothing but to try. Arsene starts to spin himself and tries to kick the lamp over here.
Oh no.
Hephaestus is gonna start grabbing a bunch of wooden planks off the ground over here using Men at Work's ability, and I'm gonna set a secret action.
Alright.
Can I use the king's ability just to say down on the lamp?
Down. And the lamp falls.
The moment it starts to fall is when Arsene's kick comes through and he just keeps spinning. He's like, did I hit it?
So the lamp is now on the ground, and the others also get on the ground. However, they are still trying to orbit it, and now that it's just on, it's on the ground, they can kind of stand, but the center of gravity is very off as the lamp is still being dragged on the ground in this direction.
I have an idea.
Yep.
Tempest is going to crawl over to Arsene.
Arsene.
Arsene. And he's going to grab hold of Arsene. And the brother's going to grab hold of Arsene as well.
Yeah, sorry, Adam, but he's gonna kick you and try to get the fuck away.
Arsene, just work with me here. I'm going to get us out of this gravity.
3 damage from kick.
And Arsene's trying to crawl the heck away as quick as he can.
Alright, suit yourself, you rude ass. He might as well going to point his beater in this direction. And with the 2 points, try to produce a jet of flame to produce thrust to achieve escape velocity to escape the gravity well that's going on.
That is beautiful. Oh my
I love that. Alright.
Achieve escape velocity is the best way you could have put that.
that is the best way you could have put that.
That is beautiful, Adam. Oh my god.
Yeah, you achieve escape velocity, and then you escape.
And as soon as I feel the gravity stop, I might as well stop the jet.
While this lamp is moving, Hephaestus is going to use her robotic eye's calculation ability to calculate its velocity and the direction of momentum that it has. Where is it going?
Hephaestus, you look at the lamp. Let's see, it's being dragged down by October. By the way it's dragging across the ground, you know exactly the force. It seems that it's going in this direction. And then
That's... Ooh.
it's
Oh,
orbiting.
yeah. She's gonna look at the fountain.
It's a fountain.
Okay. I think Hephaestus is going to, like, you hear a wooden thump as she places something down in the middle of the street and then just walks over here.
Alright.
Is there anything in the fountain?
No, doesn't seem like it.
I kind of look back at the end of the path. Is it like going right back into that window, theoretically?
Theoretically, it would just keep orbiting this area.
Wait a minute.
Hephaestus, you activate a villainous action.
What?
Leaves on the trees. The trigger someone walks under the trees.
Oh no.
So Hephaestus, you are going to be dragged up
What?
into the leaves.
Whoa, Nelly! She holds her hat down.
You are stuck in the leaves of the trees. It seems like you're being pulled in multiple directions at once by multiple leaves.
Ooh.
So you're right.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna turn into like one of those done horse draw torture devices. Someone help!
Hephaestus, what's happening in the tree?
The leaves seem to be done like that lamp over there. But there's a lot of them, so I'm kind of feeling like a lot of pincushy effects in a bad way.
All right, I've got you. Heat Miser's gonna every time I touch the tree. And what I'm going to do is extract all of the heat from the tree to stimulate the harsh winter and wilt all the leaves so that they fall off the tree.
Good. That's good. Yeah, you drain the heat from the tree, but the leaves do get drained and they start to fall off. But Hephaestus is still getting dragged with them. As the leaves that fall off start to orbit around.
Oh boy, here we go! She's gonna try and grab onto the light post as she passes. Right here.
That's real fun. Alright. You're just hanging on. After the leaves get away a distance back, Hephaestus, you feel normal gravity again.
Just slowly slides down the light post.
Arsene in October, what are you two doing?
Keeping a distance from everyone.
Is Arsene still being pulled by the lamp?
You are indeed.
Okay.
I'd like to do 2 instances of something with Heat Miser. First off, I'd like to give this tree the same treatment.
Okay.
Extract all the heat for a point. And then this is a little spring. This is like a little fountain right here, right?
Yep.
Heat Miser's gonna reach out to that, and for a third point, extract all the heat from the water so it freezes solid.
Seeing them get closer, Arsene's gonna try to grab the lamp and jump up. Doesn't want to catch them in the orbit.
October, it's still under the down effect.
Yeah.
With Arsene trying to get it up, are you gonna like let that go or something? Or are you gonna keep that there?
I'll let it go.
Alright. So Arsene, you grab the lamp and jump up as you're floating it more around more now.
She just looks up at him. Grab one of the light posts, Arsene. It did me good.
When I get closer, he's got one hand on the lamp, another hand on his face.
You get to a point where you can grab the lamppost. You can't quite grab on before you're pulled.
Hephaestus just watching as he circles.
It's like Arsene tries to reach for it with like the one hand that was holding his face, and like the moment he gets close to it, he quickly remembers, no, I need to cover my face, and pulls it back to his face, and just like,
Toby, get the child out of here!
Yeah, I have a feeling if I try to leave, I'm just gonna get put into some center of gravity that's just gonna pull me back.
Do so safely? I don't know, is the way we came from dangerous? Let's circle back around.
Who knows?
Oh god, speaking of circling back around, watch his Arsene. Is he coming back?
After a while, it is orbiting around.
how close does he get to the roof of this building?
Pretty close.
He'll try to like do that thing where you sit sideways and latch onto the roof.
Alright. Yeah, Arsene, you grab onto the roof.
Just waiting for the roof to get dragged with him.
The lamp goes off into its own direction.
Does it follow the circle back around?
Yes.
That activates my secret action.
Alright.
Okay.
Yay.
Literally all it is that right here, earlier, Hephaestus had used Men at Work to say there was a bunch of unused planks here, and using that and a bunch of rope she had in her pouch, she crafted a large wooden net and placed it in the middle of the road right here to grab anybody that circles back around.
Wooden net.
Yep, big wooden net is gonna catch the lamp.
Is caught.
Is there just a loud sound of creaking wood?
Yes, there's a very loud sound of creaking wood.
Oh,
But you
shit.
do get the lamp down.
Okay, now I'm gonna assume that lamp's dangerous, so don't nobody go touching it or anything.
Arsene, So you are on the side of the roof. Are you gonna get down?
While he's up there, does he see anyone or anything?
Not on the roof.
Tempest is going to come right here. Just kind of stand with his back to Toby, and he's gonna set a secret action.
Okay, I don't see anyone on like any of the roofs or like in the line of sight I've got here.
Roll a brains roll. So you're Arsene. You're looking around, and there's nothing on the roofs. And then you think, wait a sec, and you look up, above the fountain, and remember when I said the moon was high in the sky? It's actually a lot closer.
Wait!
This one is
Guys!
standing on a small-ish moon in the sky.
Arsene points out, it's like, guys, the moon's coming. Close.
Oh, heavens above! Or soon to be below, I guess!
Wait, so you say the moon's coming down towards us?
No, it's not coming down towards you. It's that there was a moon in the sky, and everyone thought it was just the actual moon, but it turns out that it was just at a very good perspective.
A moon prop that was hiding her existence. Fucking hell.
Yeah, she was standing on the other side of the moon the whole time.
I hate that, and I
The
love
dark
it.
side of the moon.
Yep.
Tempest would stare at the moon in disbelief. Look over at how could it be that that moon is the stand that is producing these gravitational fields? But Snowmiser jumps in, grabs Man at Work's hand, grabs Tempest's hand, and serves as a bridge, because I'm pretty sure you can touch your own stand. Since Snowmiser's already served as an anchor, Snowmiser will point his meter at Tempest's feet, and use the 2 points that he has, using the moisture in the air, to form ice to freeze Tempest's feet to the ground.
Alright.
That moon must be producing these gravitational fields. I'd wager that moon is the stand itself.
The moon is the stand producing the gravitational fields. That is correct, actually. Escalation.
Tempest about to lose his boots. Or not.
Escalation again.
Oh, you
Oh
joke.
my.
You're not fast enough.
Oh my god.
Does Men at Work get dragged with him?
Yeah, because so
Yeah.
much.
And then, because Men at Work is caught in it,
I get yoinked. Men at Work, unsummon yourself, she yells back.
poof.
He'll grind down the wall.
Alright. Alright, hey Arsene. So, when you're there, there's a window on this building. Just kind of, you glance inside of it. There's someone else in
Who
there.
the fuck?
He'll grab onto the windowsill,
They're eating a donut.
open the window.
They look out. They kind of choke on their donut for a sec.
Points back at the stand. That's not you, is it?
He says, what was that?
He points at the stand in the sky, making it to where he could see past him. That's not yours, is it?
You activate this character's single villainous action.
Oh my god.
Because if I can reveal it, they had one bizarre point. The trigger was letting him see your stand, or letting someone know that they can see stands. Tally, yes, that is the energy of this. You guys ready for this?
Oh fuck.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck.
Yep. So he says, so you too can see them. Which means that you are also, he points at you, haunted!
I'm sorry, what?
And he looks at you, does a pose thing, and says, yes. Are you surprised that I also know this. He does oppose.
I'm not haunted. You do
And
know that
he says, and he continues on, either ignoring you or just not actually hearing you. And he says, well, I, too, can see them with, he picks up the camera next to him, this, my lucky camera.
I swear.
The camera, it's a Polaroid camera,
Oh no.
and it has a piece of tape on it with writing on it.
Oh no.
The writing says, detective, detective.
You're kidding me.
I swear. Wait, oh. That's your place we accidentally broke into.
That is my paranormal investigation office. And then he mumbles under his breath, and my wife's detective agency.
Yeah, we may have broke your teapot, but I left compensation behind because...
He slams his hands on the table. My tea!
Yeah, sorry, it almost killed a guy. But, he points out at the moon. Do you know what that is?
He's now completely ignoring you because he's like, I gotta save my tea! And he runs out the door.
Oh my god.
He runs out the door back to... and goes inside again.
Hephaestus like does a double take as she watches another person enter the battle.
Arsene will just kind of sit on the windowsill, tilt his hat.
The woman on the moon kind of watches it happen and then goes, just looks, kind of rubs one of her temples, and then takes a puff of her cigarette.
And using his action, Arsene will chuck a few cards. Not at her, just chuck them.
Do I see this idiot come bumbling out?
Oh yeah.
Arsene, what was that?
That guy's one of the points at the detective agency. Yeah, that's his and his wife's.
And what's up with the dog?
I don't know.
Arsene,
Yeah?
you hear a noise behind you.
Arsene just crosses his leg and is like, hey bud, you're not mean, are you?
The dog charges. And as the dog charges, the dog actually stops here and lunges, grabbing the donut off the table and going right by you.
Arsene just kind of like nods. He's like, yeah, I can respect that.
The woman in the center looks down at the dog, rubs her temples again.
Hephaestus, as the dog walks by, is like, I guess that answers that question? I think? I don't really know. Hey, lady, Nishimura, whatever.
She looks over.
What's going on here?
She takes a puff of her cigarette.
Hephaestus crosses her eyes. Or narrows her eyes, sorry.
She's staying silent.
Right. I don't know how to talk to you.
Lady Nijimura, what could this possibly be about?
On the other hand, she points at October and Jodie.
It's about the baby.
Oh, what, you think the baby's done, like, haunted or something?
I'm assuming she's a detective. And, you know, her parents just died recently.
Oh, that does make a little sense, I guess.
Are you saying this is a misunderstanding?
When Hephaestus says you think she's haunted, she actually speaks and says, oh god, please don't. Okay, calm down. She takes another puff of her cigarette.
Arsene kind of like, you know that thing where people run the hand down their face and it goes from happy to pissed?
Yes.
Yeah, he slowly does that and it's just got this creepy, angry smile on his face. I swear, if you touch the baby, I'll hurt you.
if you harm such much as a hair upon the Lady Jodie's head, as my honor as someone hired to defend her, I will destroy you!
I don't think she wants to hurt the child. You're a detective, right?
She nods and says, I will do no such hurting of the children.
Okay, good, then I don't hate
Now, you, on the other hand, she throws something. It's a book. Hey, Tempest.
Oh no.
I would like to use... is it flying at my face?
It's flying beside you. It seems like it's flying at October and Jodie, but when it gets to about here, it turns this way.
Tempest reaches out and grabs the book and flips it open.
Since you reach out and grab it, you're getting caught in its gravity.
I look at the cover and I flip it open.
It's a detective novel.
Tempest, being the absolute ham that he is, will assume a position in the air as if he's sitting upon a chair and begin reading this mystery novel.
She looks at Tempest as he floats around.
This is what's fun to read. Did you write this?
She's just kind of looking at Tempest.
If you wish no harm upon the child, then I have no beef with you. I'll just keep circling and reading the book.
This is the best! Well, I could try something if you don't mind. Had an idea for a little while now. I might as well do it now. I'm gonna spend a plots point.
Oh.
Using this plot point, I am going to make something absurd true. That one of the buildings in this area just so happens to, when it was constructed, include this fountain in the floor plan. Men at Work is then going to activate its ability, and, scheduled at exactly the strike of 8 o'clock every night, a large fountain shall spray upwards, flying up and knocking her off the moon.
That's really funny. Alright, roll precision. It doesn't hit her. It does hit the moon.
Okay.
The moon caught slightly off course, which makes Tempest orbit. The orbit's getting a bit weird.
Lady Nijimura, perhaps it's been a misunderstanding. We have been hired by the child's grandparents to take care of Jodie and keep her from harm.
None of the grandparents are alive, I think.
It's actually the aunt and uncle. I know your job better than you do, which doesn't bode well for your trustworthiness.
Actually, it was Dawn who runs the police station.
Arsene crosses his other leg. You just got schooled.
And speaking as an intern there, I probably know the job better than you do.
Also, I don't think Tempest can read.
He's still assuming his stance of just imagining he's sitting in a chair reading the book.
So good!
Since he heard that there's no harm intended for the child, he's lost all interest in fighting.
Oh my god.
Heffy looks up at the detective girl and yells out, "Hey, right, so if you just want information, we can done stop swinging people around the place. Unless there's some ulterior motive here going on that I'm not aware of."
Well, there's a little bit of a thing, and she takes out a coffee cup and throws it at you, Hephaestus, as it's caught in the orbit. It's gonna try and catch you in the orbit.
Although I don't know, actually, this doesn't probably count then, because the sidewalk's not really part of a floor plan, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, I don't really have a counter for this. I can just try and jump out of the way.
Alright. Yeah, you are caught in the cup's gravity.
She's gonna just fold her arms and just watch disappointedly, because, like, guess this is a joyride.
Around this point, you see over there's a dog eating a donut. Wow, that's weird.
I have an absolutely ridiculous thing to do. First off, Tempest will take out a 1,000 yen note and use it as a bookmark.
Wow.
Once again, he'll bring out Heat Miser. And he will use Heat Miser to, using the 3 points as you did earlier, to rocket towards Lady Jamura to get close enough. At the same time, call Dawn on the phone and put it on speaker. If you don't believe me, you can ask her yourself.
This is 8? Yeah, she's probably at the station. Okay.
And I hand her the phone.
You go past her and, like, kind of toss her the phone. The phone falls back towards the book.
Oh, damn it! I hold the phone out as much as I can. Just take the phone, Dawn will explain everything.
The woman grabs the phone.
She hears on the other end. For the last time, Tempest, we're not gonna paint the carpets maroon and put them all throughout the station. Alright, hold on.
The woman on the moon hangs up.
On the other side? Wow, I didn't expect them to listen to me.
I'm relatively aware of what your current situation is. I was hired to look into this. You four don't exactly seem trustworthy. And then she mumbles under her breath, given some of the people that I seem to be working with, and glances towards where the dog went. Don't exactly seem trustworthy either, but still.
Sorry, so why are we not trustworthy? Because we work for some other detective? That don't make no sense.
Perhaps I can explain it a bit better. My employer has said that one of you isn't trustworthy.
Yeah, now who's that supposed to be? I don't hope it's not me. I feel like I'm trustworthy. Tempest, am I trustworthy?
Moderately.
Moderately. Oh, that hurts.
Says, although I do have some manners, I might as well introduce myself. My name is Mori Nijimura, and she takes out a coin and throws it at October.
And this is why I put the soldier out front. Can the soldier make, wait, the king can just point at the coin and do something. Return. That's what the king's gonna do. Point at the coin and say return.
Alright, you do that and it starts to go back and she says, wait, what? Then she catches it again. She tries throwing it again. I assume you do the same thing. Like, that's...
You see, we're really good at protecting babies.
A lot of people they really underestimate me, so when I surprise them, it actually kind of makes me feel nice about myself. So thank you. Stop trying to do that.
He's trying to throw the coin, and then after a while goes, you're almost as bad as the dog.
I mean, I could have just made the shield bouncy on the soldier here, but I feel like that would have backfired for me because my stand would have gotten dragged into your orbit, and then I would just get dragged, which isn't really good for anyone.
I mean, it's kind of relaxing up here, I gotta say. Almost like some sort of kinesthetic yoga type deal.
I really get motion sick really easily.
And then I don't recommend coming up here.
Tempest reads a bit more. When he hears that they're done, he files a note to make as a bookmark again. He looks over at Mori. Lady Nijimura, first off, Tempest Wynd of Wynd Realty, of course. But are you so sure that the one that hired you is on the level as well? For all you know, they could just be looking to harm the child themselves if us out of the way. I mean, for all you know, it could be the very chap that murdered her parents to begin with.
She has a relatively solid alibi.
Gee.
Mori catches the coin one last time, looks at October and says, your stand is rather good at that.
I mean, that's really kind of the only thing he does. He kind of refuses to literally do anything else.
I don't meet many stands, so I'm not quite sure. Looks over at the building as my husband, and then she kind of just takes another puff of her cigarette after that and being like,
Yeah, that's bad for you, right?
She puffed out.
I don't think she cares, Arsene.
Yeah, I would say that you should stop puffing the cigarette, because your lungs are real danger. You can't put a hard hat on them, so they can get hurt real bad.
Listen, Lady Nichibura, if you won't listen to reason, perhaps you'll listen to a deal. Come work for me and help us find anyone who would harm Jodie, and I'll pay you 100,000 yen a week.
So about when Tempest gets to this part, Tempest, you're gonna get flung because you're no longer attracted to the book. How are you gonna counter that?
I would have been holding on to the book because I was reading it, so...
Oh, right, then you're just getting flung with the book. The book is no longer gravitational.
Thanks for the book!
Oh my god.
I will use the one point that the Snow Monster has to create a shield of ice upon my backside and back.
Love that! That's real good. Alright.
What?
You skid the ice into the parking lot ever so slightly, damaging you. You take 3 damage.
I imagine the ice just took the shape of a chair. Tempest, after he lands, he gets up from the chair, shakes Snow Miser's hand. Thank you very much, good sir.
Oh my god.
Taps the book closed, puts it at his side, and begins walking towards Lady Nichibura. The time for niceties is over, it seems.
Hey, Westley?
Yeah?
Have they taken any more puffs of their cigarette?
Yeah, probably.
How many?
Probably just the one. Kind of as she's taking that puff, she says, yeah, go keep the dog company.
Yes, he's quite a good boy, isn't he?
No, he's not.
I think he is.
Well, you haven't had to deal with him for a while.
He seems rather aggressive. Does he just do his own thing?
Mori kind of looks off in the other direction, takes another puff, and says, well, if it was supposed to be more helpful, but no, it likes to just do its own thing, doesn't it?
Is that a sigh?
That was a sigh.
Well, I mean, at least he's better than the guy who thinks he's haunted.
Hey, that's my husband you're talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. No disrespect.
She takes out another coin and says, well, how's about you go... She tosses the coin.
At whom?
At Arsene.
That activates my secret action.
It does. Lovely.
If she takes 2 more puffs from the cigarette, sighs, and tosses an item at someone again, all the cards that Arsene threw that are filled with spin will launch themselves at the one he just sleight of hand threw behind her to attempt to throw her aim off and cause it to fall.
Jesus, fuck, that's specific.
Richard.
Alright, I've been read.
How the fuck did you... Never mind. I don't even need to ask at this point.
You've been read.
You have completely predicted her. And the card smacks into her back. Her aim is thrown off. She throws off somewhere in this direction. So she does kind of slip a bit, and kind of trips up on her footing. She's standing upside down on the moon now.
That's great.
Arsene tips his hat and just like, you've just been struck by a smooth criminal.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so disappointed about that.
I thought it was
Over
kind of
here.
nice. It's got a nice ring to it. Smooth criminal. Have I heard that before?
I mean, it is my stand.
Oh, that's where I... Right.
Wait, am I the one that they can't trust?
Hey, Hephaestus, at this point,
Oh, no.
You're no longer caught in the cup's gravity.
Oh god, am I going through the window?
You're going through the window! Anything you want to do for
Poor
that?
man.
Anything I want to do? Men at Work really quickly materializes in the building and creates heavy curtains over the backside of this window so my landing is soft.
Love that. Alright. Yeah, you don't even take any damage. You crash through the window, though, and you see this man brushing up the ceramic. He looks over, sees Men at Work, and he says, "A ghost!" And he holds up his camera.
No, he's not a ghost.
He takes a picture of Men at Work.
What are you doing?
It develops. He takes it out, and then shakes it around, and he holds it out and says, "Do you see it?" You see Men at Work on the photo.
Yeah,
the only ability of this stand is that it can take photos that have stands and ghosts show up in it.
Alright, buddy, that's good for you. Man at Work, could you kindly tell this man that you're not a ghost?
He looks over. Boo. and the guy says, "I knew it!"
Oh my god, puts her head in her hands.
He points up and says, "I knew it if my name isn't Danny Nijimura!"
Well, Danny, yeah, I'm haunted by this ghost. She angles a thumb at him. And I'd really like your help getting rid of him. So could you come out here and get your sister to help me? Or wife? Wife? Was it wife? Wife. That's it. Yeah, she's kind of on a moon. She do that normally?
Yes, a lot.
Right.
It's her ghost.
Uh-huh.
He crosses his arms and says, "It's relatively nice."
Uh-huh.
And, like, looks at Men at Work. He kind of grabs the dustpan that has the tea stuff in it. Backs up over here.
She looks at Men at Work just like, what do I do?
Goodbye, I'm setting a secret action.
Mori yells out, "Love, can you please do the thing?" He says, "Oh, right." He sticks his head out the window. He holds something. It's a dog whistle. He blows it a little, and then tosses it over here.
Tempest,
Yes.
Oh no.
you hear something moving around under the car next to you. As a form crawls out from underneath the car. And Tempest, you're just completely ignored. Yogurt's just gonna continue walking.
Oh, this menacing dog.
Oh yeah, should I put up Yogurt's Bizarre Field?
Sure.
Do it.
Alright, sweet.
Oh gosh.
Okay, Yogurt walks over the whistle that Danny dropped and just looks up at him.
He looks down. "Hi, doggy."
Is that all Danny's saying?
Yes. And he points and says, "You'll get him."
Well, Yogurt's still looking up at Danny.
He looks down. I have a bad feeling about this.
You should.
He goes back inside and he closes the window.
Westley,
Yeah?
Tempest approaches this lamp and does the same thing.
Okay. You do so.
I want Men at Work to approach Danny and hand him an apron.
Daddy's handed an apron and he's like, "Here you go." "Oh, what? Thank you. What's this for?"
Effie leaves her headed, "It's for cleaning stuff up, makes you look pretty."
"Ah, of course!" He puts on the apron. Yes, lovely.
Love him.
Tempest is just going to be sidestepping here to approach this light.
Okay.
Now we'll do the same thing once more with this light. Tempest is going to run over to this lamp.
Daddy looks out the window at Tempest.
While Tempest is doing this, Yogurt is just going to just lean his head down and pick up the whistle between his teeth. October, are you watching him?
Yes.
You see him crush the whistle between his jaws. And spit it out of the side of his mouth. October, Yogurt is going to stare into your eyes again.
Okay.
Roll bravery.
Oh jeez. October, you are very frightened by the dog.
October, now that you've gotten a second chance to actually look at Yogurt's face, it hits you why this dog's glare is so intimidating. Does he have human eyes?
What?
Oh.
Wait, what?
What big eyes you have, Grandma.
Effie's at this point, like, standing next to Danny, staring at the window, just watching.
Yogurt is otherwise a regular dog, it seems like, correct? Other than the extreme strong jaw and human eyes.
From appearances. But obviously there is a menacing aura about him.
Toby, I don't know if I need to spend a plots point for this. I will if I have to. Can Toby just pull out a squeaky toy from her bag?
Yeah, spend a plots point on that.
Okay. She'll pull out the squeaky toy and squeak it.
Yogurt is still staring at you.
Damn it, I thought that would work. The dog is really creepy!
Can Effie put her fingers in her mouth and do that really loud, like, whistle? Out
Yes,
the window?
you may. You open the window and you do the whistle.
Hey! Aggressive doggy! Back down!
Yogurt snaps his head up to look at you and starts growling.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. She puts her hands up. Ready? What I meant. Back off, please.
Yogurt pushes past October.
Okay.
Oh no. Wait, I'm gonna make an escape ladder!
You make an escape ladder.
I climb down.
Wesley, I approach this light,
Okay.
and I do the thing.
You do the thing.
Is Mori doing anything?
Mori is watching Yogurt with,
But she
slight
hasn't, like,
concern for a moment.
she hasn't, like, moved on the moon at all?
No, she's just standing there. I mean, after a while, she just kind of looks around and is like, oh, I'm upside down, aren't I?
That would activate my secret action!
What?
If Mori tries to move back on top of the moon, the poet and king will appear beneath the moon, and the king will command the poet to throw the knitting needles and yarn it has created and use the centrifugal force of the orbit and gravity the moon is outputting to knock her off the moon.
Jesus
Wow. Okay.
Throwing one needle around one side, one around the other, attempting to knock her off balance off the moon, because the moon is outputting a gravitational pull, making the knitting needles fly very fast around the moon.
Ah. Tempest, do you want to do your thing?
Yes, it is time for me to create Heat Miser's ultimate ability. Since I have a learning of D, I have one learning point available to me.
Are you gonna use that this early?
Oh my god.
I am using it that early. Heat Miser's energy. Right here, the same size as the moon. I will create a miniature sun.
Oh no.
I give that sun a gravitational pull to swing Mori around it.
Oh my word.
Heat Miser's ultimate ability, miniature sun.
Wow. Alright. Well, Mori would have been fine if it were not for those needles knocking her off balance a bit, as Mori gets caught in the gravity real quick and is like, oh, so this is what this feels like.
Mori, I suggest you surrender before you fly too close to the sun. Don't be a Nicarus.
Wow.
Oh my lord. Alright, let's get some initiative up here. It's time.
Holy fuck! I love this!
First initiative.
I love this so much!
First initiative of this session. I'm guessing that at this point Yogurt probably entered the building. Let's see. Let me just get Yogurt's token more inside, because this won't be visible to anybody.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Men at Work.
Yeah, he's looking around.
Oh yeah, Hephaestus is at the bottom, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I imagine she's like mid-climbing down, you see her head as she's climbing down the escape ladder.
Yep.
Hephaestus.
Oh no.
Wait, do you look back up at the building? Because you hear some sounds of what sounds like an altercation.
What do I hear? What?
You hear stomping and a crash as Danny comes flying out the window.
Danny.
Whoa there! She's gonna reflexively hold out a hard hat to catch him.
Oh my god.
She catches him in the hard hat. It's like, whoa there! What in tarnation just happened to you?
It was the dog.
I thought he was on your side.
He's a dog.
Fair enough. She looks up with fear in her eyes at the window.
Move the sun with me as a ghost, because I keep within 30 feet of me. I can get about here, and I'll just tilt the axis of orbit so that it's as if she would be flying towards the box.
Alright. Yeah, she's getting flung at the box.
That activates my secret action.
Weird.
The green one.
The green one.
The
What
one
would that...
from episode 1.
Yep.
If any villain gets near to the box, touches the box, or is flung near the box, Hephaestus will spend a learning point to gain a new ability.
Oh my god. Episode 2, guys.
Yep! I have a lot of these, though.
Yeah.
Ghosts appear and disappear. She may, using meta work, create a ghost of any action that has been taken in the past, so long as it's less than 5 seconds in length. The box will open. Hephaestus had kneed forwards towards the box. Hephaestus's ghost-like knee will hit Mori into the box, knocking her in, and Ghost Heffy will then sit on top of the box, locking her inside of it.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. So, Mori gets flung.
You see Ghost Hephaestus like kicking her feet on the box, looking around.
Well, that happened.
Westley, if the box were to suddenly start moving, would the ghost of Festus stay on top of it?
That's for my ability. It only lasts for 5 seconds. Ghost Hephaestus is gonna disappear.
After sitting on the box and locking it inside, then a ghost of Festus
Alright. During those 5 seconds, since I haven't had to stand actually do anything yet this turn, except for moving the sun around, I would like the gravity of the sun to pick up the box with Mori inside and start swinging it around!
Oh my lord. Alright.
Oh!
Alright.
Oh! This is retroactive, but I was gonna use that to do a monologue against her. Probably to Danny about her, since she is his wife.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, your wife, she seems to have an ability that's, like, pretty straightforward. She can basically take any sort of, like, object and turn it into a gravitational center at her will. Like, nobody said it, but that's what it does, right?
Anyhow, alright, fair enough. Yeah. Danny says, yeah, basically.
Well, from the sound I just heard, I think she's in my box trap. She's not a bad person, right?
No, definitely not.
Alright, you might want to get her out of there before Mr. Poetry roasts her with the sun.
As Mori is starting to get flung around. I'll save the stand explanation thing for
her turn?
Yeah, for her turn.
That makes sense. She's gonna, like, slightly just nudge Danny that way, just like, yeah, your wife's in the crate around the sun. I can feel it. It went off.
Danny is pushed that way.
And she's gonna slowly climb up and just peer in. I'm at work. You alright in there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hephaestus, you have to make a bravery roll.
Oh god!
The dog glares.
Dog glare.
You are relatively okay looking at the dog.
Because I just wanted to say it, this was a contested roll versus the dog. I'm monologuing.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that whatever that dog does, it has something to do with when you look it in the eye.
You are incorrect.
Damn, it's just a scary dog. Okay. She's like, it's just a scary dog, right? Pulls out a screwdriver, starts bolting the window shut.
Oh my god. Alright. Danny runs over. He's like, where's my wife? Where is she?
She's in the box. Can you tell her to calm down and I'll put her
She's
down?
in the box! He stopped listening after you said she's in the box. As the box is getting flown around. Well, I can do something about this. He looks over and is like, oh my god, there's ghosts! He holds up the camera. He takes a picture. Like,
You know what? Seeing the camera, Snow Miser and He Miser strike a pose back to back to put on a good show for the camera.
oh my god, yes.
Heffy's where is Heffy, like, in relation to the ground?
Second floor, she's trying to bolt the window shut from yogurt.
The owner is going to use his ability to apply the adjective shiny to the shield. The poet is going to make a... Okay, hold on. I have to arrange my stand real fast. The poet's actually gonna go over here. I'm going to make a giant magnifying glass.
Oh my god. Alright, those are your actions. You make a magnifying glass, where the handle is the word magnifying, and the glass is a giant word of glass.
Is Mori getting sick from just being tossed around in there?
Well, wow, who'd have thought Mori is used to gravity messing around? Who'd have thought? One of the hands of the stand is a complete separate being from the rest of the body. And it grabs the crate, the moon goes over, and they're gonna roll precision to get out of the sun gravity. She gets out. The hand opens the crate, moves it to the side, and she says, well, it is not easy to breathe in there.
Oh, you couldn't breathe? I'm sorry. Wasn't trying to suffocate you.
It is all right. Well, as I'm sure you figured it out, my stand can give any object a gravitational field. One good enough to pull a person. And I've named this ability, quite appropriately, I believe, Moon Dance.
Noria's so pretty.
Yeah, I like her.
This is great.
Look at those heels.
This is great.
Yep. And she says, okay, well, if you're so insistent that you aren't this trigger person that I've been hearing about, there might be a little bit of a problem.
Okay.
She points inside. The dog.
What about the dog?
He's scary.
I don't think the dog is going to stop fighting anytime soon.
I don't know, maybe use our gravity to pin the dog down and give it a treat or something?
Perhaps, Danny, what did you do with the dog's treat? Danny says, looks over at where the donut was.
Oh yeah, your dog got a donut. Apparently.
Danny pats around. I left it at home.
Arsene looks over, shakes his head.
Mori looks around a bit nervously. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with that guy.
Well, to start with, Mori, I'll stand down if you do.
Alright. Disperse your son, then. Mori lowers the mood.
Sure, we don't need this to deal with the dog.
Oh, well, just move it where people won't get caught in it.
I
She
moved
steps
that
down.
high enough in the air so that it kind of gives off maybe like a midday, not midday, like a twilight kind of lighting to the area. But it's high enough in the sky that it doesn't affect anyone.
The moon goes back inside of Moondance's cloak. Is anyone in there?
Heffy's on the windowsill trying to bolt it.
You hear like banging and screwing and like construction sounds.
Oh boy. Hey, men at work!
Oh god.
Anything you want men at work to do?
Well, I have an idea. So this place is really clean, right?
Yeah, this side anyway.
Yeah. So I assume that means sometime in the past of this building, Mori or Danny had been over here and was sweeping the floor.
Yep.
Right. Men at Work is going to use the new ability I just got, Ghosts Appear and Fade Away, to cause that instance of Mori sweeping the floor to come over and sweep Yogurt out the room.
Yogurt's just gonna step to the side.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, Yogurt steps out of the way, and Men at Work says, oh. He turns back. Sorry, Heffy, I'm still getting the hang of this.
She gives him a thumbs up and like motions like, get out of the room!
Oh, right. Men at Work walks out this side and just floats next to Hephaestus.
Right, she's just gonna climb down, hopefully.
And Toby's gonna set a secret action.
Yogurt.
Okay. So, Hephaestus,
Oh no.
as you're working on bolting the window closed, you hear something, strange. If you were to, would you look into the window at this point?
Would I be looking? I was climbing down, so probably not. But what do I hear?
Okay. You hear something being scraped across a wooden floor?
Hmm.
The fuck?
In the very next instant, the window and the wall around the window explodes.
What?
Debris goes everywhere.
Does this like knock me off?
Yeah, I'd say so.
If you want to like try to roll bronze against this,
I would like
Is
to.
this considered attack against Heffy?
it might end up being like collateral.
I'm wearing a hard
It's
hat.
not intentional though.
I think the hard hat should give you a bonus.
Do I get my hard hat bonus?
Yeah, get your hard hat bonus.
Sweet.
Yeah, you negate all damage.
She just lands on. Ow! Concerted.
There is now a giant hole in the side of the building with Yogurt staring down at you.
Hi, doggy. Could you not?
Yogurt turns away and heads back inside.
Oh my god, he listened. Oh, she just lets out a sigh of stress.
Mori looks over. I still don't understand what that dog does.
It blows open walls, apparently.
Tempest is going to walk inside.
Right?
Tempest, as you're going up the stairs, you hear another explosion.
Oh no.
As you enter the room, Yogurt is gone.
What the? I look around.
You see a huge hole in the floor.
I stick my head back out the door. Nijimuras, you might need a new building as the dog has just blown a hole in your floor.
Oh god.
That's okay, we got a construction worker.
I can't fix things. Not that fast.
Tempest will take out his phone, give his secretary a call instead of secret action.
Arsene keeps sitting on his perch, crosses his leg the other way, and just kind of like, he's doing that thinker pose, and it's like, so is no one gonna, address the elephant in the room and just say, this dog has a stand? Oh, I'm sorry, has a ghost.
Hey, Richard.
Richard.
No way.
That activates a villainous action.
That
Yay!
bonus action will go off later.
Oh, okay. It'll go off later.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, seriously. Does no one gonna just point that out?
I mean, I thought that much was obvious. Why need to say it?
We've been kind of going about this in a way of trying to deal with the dog, so why don't we try to take this in the situation of taking care of this like a stand user?
I mean,
We need to figure out what his stand does.
well, of course we do. That much was clear, and these two probably know it, right?
Danny says, yes, I definitely know what it is. Mori says, we have basically no idea.
How long have you had this dog?
Not too long.
Hephaestus is gonna get back up, climb the ladder. Wait, is the ladder still there, by the way? How much of the wall got destroyed?
Yeah, the ladder would be destroyed, wouldn't it? Because the wall was destroyed.
Alright, well, here's a fun way of me getting up there. Hephaestus will make a ghost appear that's a person walking down this walkway, climb up the person, get on their shoulders, and jump into the building. Where's the hole exactly?
It's kind of like between the rug and the desk.
About there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There-ish.
Abby's gonna come over and look at the hole.
Are you looking around the hole? Because you might notice something seems like a little bit off about the floor.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It looks there's like a slightly discolored line leading from the hole in the wall to the hole in the floor. If you would have to guess, it'd be as if something was dragged and scraped, and it has marked the floor from there to there.
Seems like this dog is carrying something around with it. She's gonna activate her mechanical eye and start analyzing the tunnel, and judging from the blast force, can I get a general gauge at to how powerful of an explosion that was?
It looks like there was a large impact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tunnel, at least the first floor.
That's it? Oh.
Yeah.
She's got a hard hat on, she'll jump down.
Oh my god.
Alright, she lands and looks around. Can I tell where the dog went?
Not easily. Danny looks over. Oh my god! Looks at the poet. He says, detective, detective! He takes a picture.
The poet poses with the giant magnifying glass. The poet hands him a flower.
He takes the flower and he says, ghost flower. Mori looks around and says, oh god, this dog just disappears and reappears wherever it seems to want. It's... She's just looking for the dog.
Men at work, it's gonna pop through the wall
Okay.
and come over to Hephaestus. Hey, man at work, show me what the dog done did when he came down here. Make a ghost of it.
Okay, let's
I'm gonna get
see
out of the way, actually. She steps to the side.
Yogurt looks left, then right, and then leaves in this direction.
It's good to know the dog ain't done known actually teleporting. Dang, that's gonna be a lot of repair damage up there. She looks up.
Danny over here says, I can hold the baby if it would help.
No.
Okay.
Can Toby reach into their bag? And can I roll a brains roll to see if Toby has something that would be vaguely helpful?
Alright. What about doggy rope toys?
The rope toys?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
everybody, it all kind of hits you all at once. The air is suddenly quiet. No more birds, no more insects. You can barely even hear the sounds of the city anymore. And then there's a new noise. Click, click, click of claws across pavement.
Oh.
You all notice Yogurt is walking down the center of the street towards you all. His glare now feels all too human. Click. Yogurt pauses and looks to all of you. And then something unexpected happens. Yogurt starts to talk.
The
So, I have seen you've made quick work of my not-so-faithful subordinates. You two. I'll deal with you later. Your lives will be the price for your betrayal. As for the rest of you, you five will make fine new servants.
Tempest gives this dog the look of, you can't be fucking serious.
Oh, let me guess what you're gonna say. No, I can't be a servant to a dog. How ridiculous. Are all you humans that stuck up? That you would rather sacrifice your own lives for the sake of your dignity? Well then, I see how it is. Yogurt's gonna look over at Arsene. You there. Didn't I hear you earlier say that I, the dog, has a stand?
You did. I didn't know your name, so sorry I didn't say it.
It's more than just any typical stand. As Yogurt is saying this, a purple hand reaches out from behind him and rips off his collar, dropping it to the street to the side. So much more. Before anybody can do anything else, the stand suddenly raises a hand and snaps a finger. Everybody, you feel reality as you know it distort for a second.
Wait, what?
Alright. The very observant one you are. Tell me, Arsene. Tell me this. Are you familiar with the moral dilemma?
Yeah. Very much so.
I figured you would be. You have two choices, Arsene. The clock is ticking.
You're right. I do have two choices. You activated my secret action.
What?
If someone goes near Toby and Jodie in a way which they will attack or harm either of them, and either gravitational effect is still up, or if neither gravitational field is still in effect, and I have thrown playing cards, then Arsene will use either the playing cards or the gravitational field to get in position, grinding off bizarre surfaces or other things, in an attempt to defend the baby. So in this way, Arsene will use the spin in the playing cards that he's thrown, causing them to move everyone else, onto the same track as Tempest, while moving himself onto the track himself.
You do realize everybody's tied down, right?
He'll use the cards to try to cut them free.
It's gonna take a lot.
Your choice in the dilemma is to stop the train, whatever it is.
Sacrifice himself to stop the train, yeah.
Are you really that foolish? You're not a fat man at the top of a bridge. Jumping in front of the train will do nothing.
Yeah, for someone that doesn't know how to use the golden ratio. And you broke one rule of mine. And since everyone else is disoriented, I'm only going to send this to Duncan as he mutters it.
Oh, fucking damn it.
Ability.
Oh yeah, should I move the headlight so they can see what it is?
Is it not a train?
It's not a train.
Here, I'll move it where they can see.
Even though I definitely said it was a train, that was my bad.
Yeah. Are you guys ready to see it?
Wait, what the fuck
Yes.
is it? Is it a stand?
Oh my god, alright. Here's my durability with spin roll.
Arsene, you, with all of your spin playing cards, you ready, smooth criminal and such, as the trolley comes towards you and impacts you.
Arsene, panting heavily, looks up to the dog. And I'm gonna spend a plots point as he chucks something at him. And just... Down, Fido. And the thing that lands in front of him is a small package of donuts. Multi-flavored.
How do I retaliate? Oh boy.
Yeah.
As this happens, Yogurt does not seem fazed by you stopping the trolley at all. As you throw the donuts, Yogurt suddenly springs into action, leaping and catching them mid-air. Yogurt leaps, like here, and lands right next to you. And looks up at you. Maintaining eye contact. Arsene, you feel unimaginable hatred coming from this dog, aimed towards you.
That's right. Focus on me.
Okay. As you're staring at Yogurt, you feel the trolley begin to shift next to you. Something's happening to it. Is it transforming? You speak to me as if I was any other lowly mutt.
You spoke to me as if I was any other lowly mutt as well. Eye for an eye.
Touche, primate, touche.
I like you.
I don't like you. Yeah, this figure, which you are now pretty much pressed up against, is going to unleash a flurry of fists into you. Okay, kid, prepare yourself. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So this is going to be, I'm going to be rolling power here, plus a bunch of other stuff, minus a few things.
Yep.
Any damage I would take, -2, because wearable stand. So if it's 15, yeah, it's an escalation.
Well, yeah, that works.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
No.
Arsene, you take 29 damage. Let's do this as JoJo as possible and say you get flung into this building here.
Figures. The weak should always stand aside for the strong. As for the rest of you, I'm giving you one last chance to accept my offer. Refuse again, and you'll suffer the same fate as your friend.
Tempest will look Yogurt right in the eye. All Tempest will do is spit. And, using his turn, as if there's no limits to how many can actually be set in one turn, Tempest will set 2 secret actions.
Oh boy.
My word.
Yogurt returns your angry look, and you swear you see him smirk.
Hephaestus, kinda her eyes dark underneath the brim of her head. You must think you're all high and mighty, offering up moral quandaries like that to someone as pure-hearted as Arsene. Well, let me tell you something. You're not any better than any of us. Let's say that we on these treks were dogs and you the human. Would the moral conundrum not still be the same?
Are you returning the moral dilemma to me?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you intend to accomplish here?
Well, she's gonna start trying to break out, and as I try to break out with a bronze roll, I'm going to monologue at him.
Oh boy.
Because I think I've noticed something. All this power, it's diluted your thinking. Your stand is strong, yes, but that strength is blind, straightforward. Once the course has been set for your stand, you can no longer control it, can you?
Halfway, yeah.
Hephaestus, you're like half right.
Okay. Let's just say, do I break out of the wraps, I guess?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright, she'll just stand up, and I'm gonna have Men at Work apparate behind me, and I'll just strike a cool pose, and, you know...
Yeah, cool pose.
Menace at the dog.
Oh, wait. Oh ho ho. So you're standing up? Well, the better. I hate punching down either way.
That's alright. I don't think I have to move from this spot. And she's gonna stay here, and I'm gonna set a secret action.
So Danny over here, like, where did they go? I think that the dog did one of its weird things again. I hate when it does that. Danny's gonna run around looking. Men at Work!
Like I just said, Men at Work is gonna stay there past its turn.
Now it is technically Soldier Poet King's turn.
Okay, so Hephaestus is up, Toby is down, Jodie is down, Tempest is down. So King's gonna go over here.
Okay.
Point at the rope and say, I really think break is the funnier one, but if you think untie is the funnier one, he'll say untie.
Either or.
Shatter.
Die.
Points at Jodie. Perish.
No, not the baby!
Get a baby! Get a baby!
Alright, if you want to say break, you can say break.
He says break at the rope.
The rope break. Jodie waves arms.
Waves arms. But Jodie's awake?
Yeah, Jodie's awake now.
How is Jodie not crying yet?
Jodie likes
I don't know.
dreams.
Yeah, Jodie likes
Jodie was
trains.
tied down on a hard metal surface.
Oh, she's
Strong baby.
Strong baby.
Yeah. Strong baby.
Can
Ghost Star baby.
Soldier Poet King interact with the real world?
I mean, I don't see why it couldn't.
I was just wondering if King could pick up Jodie.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Picks up the baby. And then Poet is gonna, I need something sharp that's not a knife. Or
Scissors.
scissors. Or scissors!
Oh, or scissors?
Saw?
That says a giant knife!
you're small framed. What if Poet
Oh, can I
made
just-
lotion? And,
Butter!
Like, butter.
Butter!
Like something that can like make you slippery, like lotion or something like that.
Oil.
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 Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Sure.
Oh,
Veggie
that's
oil.
very JoJo. I'll allow that.
Cool. Poet's going to make olive oil, and Toby's gonna slip out of the ropes.
Oh my god.
Do I need to roll for that?
No. Well, Mori's gonna take the more obvious route that her husband did not, of go towards the crash site.
Oh, the hat's still over there.
Mm-hmm.
And using the fact that the hat is still there, Moondance touches the hat. The hat starts to orbit the moon.
Hat plot element.
Mori goes onto the hat and the hat's gravity, and is going to fling herself over here.
Ooh, nice.
Lots of momentum.
Do we have a plan? I don't think we have a plan.
Tempest just gives you a look of trust me.
I do not trust that man with my life. I think we're gonna need some help on this.
I got a recommendation, Toby.
What?
You might want to get off the track. That's all.
Well, I can't move myself and the baby at the same time.
I think
Actually, I could, but technically, I don't want my stand to... Okay, fuck it. My baby. I pick up the baby. Can I climb up off the track?
Yeah. 4 feet off the ground, something like that.
I have to really work at it, but...
Yeah, but you can. A Savage Garden instance appears.
Oh.
the garden.
Savage Garden is looking at the dog, looking at Yogurt.
That's it?
That's it. Arsene is dead. Yogurt!
Okay, it's yogurt time. So you're asking me, what would I do in a situation where I could control the lever?
That's exactly what I'm asking you, yes.
You really must know the answer. If I had control over the lever, I'd let the trolley hit whoever was on the tracks in the first place.
That activates my secret action. If Yogurt jumps down onto the tracks, a ghost is already ready to react, and the ghost of his stand punching Arsene will reappear and punch Yogurt backwards into Arsene.
Would trying to catch the punch be a speed thing? Because it's like like a punch flurry? Here we go.
The mysterious stand is able to catch the punch from the mysterious stand.
If you wish to know my reasoning behind this choice, in my eyes, those victim to a misfortune earn their place in heaven. And Yogurt is just going to continue walking. Over here to this building. The mysterious stand is going to start laying waste to the side of the building. Punch after punch, the glass windows shatter. After a while, something suddenly shifts in the building. The building begins to wobble.
Yo, bitch, that activates my secret action.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Another one, here we go.
Here we go.
What was it?
If Yogurt goes to make an aggressive action towards any of Tempest's allies, this entire time, Snow Miser was hiding behind Yogurt. And in this instance, Snow Miser will extract all the cold energy from Yogurt's body, causing him to faint from heat exhaustion.
Adam, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Because that just activated a villainous action.
Oh god, we're doing this!
No escape. If anybody is to attempt to attack Yogurt from behind, Yogurt's mysterious stand will snap into action. Suddenly, the mysterious stand is alert of what's happening, drops a big chunk of concrete, which turns out to be the building's support beam, and is going to sock Mr. Freeze in the face, sending him flying backwards.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
So, you get sent back a bit and, take 1 damage.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
the second half of this villainous action, as you get knocked back, both Tempest and Snow Miser, both of you get knocked back into an open and waiting trolley car.
What?
No!
Yep, you are now tied up.
It's in a
inside
heaven
the
bus.
trolley.
It's going
Yup.
to heaven.
As Tempest hits the floor of the inside of the trolley, the door slides shut.
Tempest, you're in a trolley. Yogurt can't really continue what he was doing, punching the building anymore.
It's still teetering, but it's
Yeah, it's
not
still teetering.
quite falling over yet.
Hey, at least one bizarre feel has been dropped from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least, sure. Tempest is going to heaven.
Tempest is good, Tempest is strong. Tempest is going on a one-way trip to heaven.
If I still have a normal action, I would have Snow Miser reach through the bottom of the trolley to touch the wheels, and if they are metallic in nature, heat them so that they melt and fuse to the track.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it happen. Do it.
Tempest, you melt the wheels.
Is he still tied up? I see rope with him.
Yeah, he's still tied up.
Right now, Tempest is fighting with his mind instead of his body.
I'm setting a secret action.
Oh, okay.
You say that you just let whatever comes happen to them. That if someone's already on the path of destruction, you just let it happen?
Yes, that would be correct.
You mind enlightening me then as to why you don't think it's your righteous position to set people on that path?
I think you're forgetting that the original question here was, will you or will you not become my new servants? Perhaps it'll take some extra convincing. How about this? I don't hit my servants.
Oh, I see. So, you just think that if I become your servant, then that we're all good? Now, pray tell, what does being a servant entail?
So then, do you accept?
Answer my question.
Answer mine.
I see we're at a standstill. An impasse, if you will. No, I don't think I will.
You're in no spot to be holding me up.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Yogurt. I think I'm in the perfect spot. And Hephaestus is gonna end her turn.
Alright. Danny runs over and he's like, oh my god! There's a trolley!
I love Danny.
He takes a picture of the trolley.
Men at Work will flicker out of existence for but a moment, and then reappear next to Hephaestus. Men at Work has done something. I will not say what it is.
Huh. Okay. That it?
That's it.
Okay, so Poet is gonna. All we need to do. Oh fuck! Poet, please stay in the light. Poet is going to climb on top of the soldier and create a bowling ball. And the thing that Men at Work did was create a gutter.
Oh my god.
It's activated
ball
by
size.
secret action. Which is that as soon as Poet places the bowling ball in the bowling ball-sized gutter, it will slightly offset the building, thus dragging the bowling ball down, falling down the gutter, and clunking Yogurt on the head.
I love that.
Yogurt can hear this. Yogurt's a dog and can hear this.
I have a lot of resolve left. I'm gonna reroll the one.
Oh, alright. Oh, wow.
I don't know if I can do this, but can I spend a resolve for Taliyah to reroll the 2? Because I was helping the action.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
6 plus 16.
I haven't spent a single
My word.
Bowling ball of destiny. She just goes, well, I don't mean to be rude, Yogurt, but I hope you don't mind if the servants hit back.
Let's see, there's multiple things I can use to counter this.
Can't wait for the bowling ball to go to heaven.
As the bowling ball is falling in midair, the trolley, which is currently trapping Tempest inside of it, suddenly disappears as the mysterious stand appears back at Yogurt's side, catching the bowling ball the instant it reappears.
You should still take some damage from this.
Yes. The mysterious stand also gets a finger jammed.
Yeah, gets a finger jammed.
Gets a finger jammed by the hole in the bowling ball.
So 5 damage.
I grow tired of your stalling.
Well, that is funny of you to say that, Yogurt. You may grow tired of it, but you should have paid more attention. I'm gonna spend my last plots point.
Oh.
To make something absurd true.
Oh boy.
Men at Work had already been positioned. Ready for it. Men at Work makes the bowling ball fall. Again.
What?
Using the ghost thing.
Yeah,
on the
about
ball.
ghost bowling balls coming at you.
What did you even roll for that?
I don't know.
Well,
Roll
my
the-
stand has 2 hands, catch 2 bowling balls.
Oh, if I'm rolling precision, then allow me to be exceptionally anime. Wesley, with your permission, I have a dumb idea. So there's this thing called a resolve rush,
Oh no.
Yeah.
wherein you burn each of your remaining resolve points to add an extra d6.
Yeah.
Can I say that each of my 3 remaining resolve points is another bowling ball?
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, are we gonna be doing this full roll like 3 times in a
Which
row
would
now?
make it 66!
No, we should roll every single bowling ball one at a time. So it's my stand versus bowling balls.
Yep.
Here's the first one!
That one is caught.
Catches the second one.
The stand catches the second one.
But did
Here
you
we go
expect
again.
the third bowling ball?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Oh my
Stan
god.
is now carrying 3 bowling balls at once.
Oh, what about the fourth?
Oh my god.
I'm getting real tired of this.
Just you wait. There's the secret fifth one. It's on its way. Did you catch the fourth one?
Mhm.
Yep.
Fucking come on! One of these is gonna hit.
And the 5th one.
I'm just gonna stare dumbfounded. Is it holding 5 bowling balls?
Yes.
Made out of the words bowling ball?
Mhm. Oh, by the way, my stand is also posing while doing this.
Oh,
I'm not disappointed. Holy fuck.
If this is your idea of a joke, none of us are laughing.
Well, you know, it kind of seems like you need some help over here. He's fine. Moondance appears. She's going to. There's a trash can over in this area. So she is going to have taken that trash can and toss it up and make it spin around the moon a bunch. And then get shot at Yogurt.
Yogurt's mysterious stand sees this very obviously telegraphed attack coming, right?
Yeah.
Yogurt's mysterious stand throws its arms up, sending all the bowling balls up into the air. And then with lightning quick reflexes, catches them all, perfectly stacking one on top of each other, all 5 of them in a pillar in one hand. And prepares to block with the other arm the incoming trash can.
Love that. It hits the arm of the stand, caught, The stand only takes 4 damage.
Ha ha ha. Barely even a scratch.
Well, you're certainly very, very humble, yes. October.
Hello. Is it possible for me to use my action to make my stand? Use one of my stand's abilities?
Yeah.
I have one super silly idea. Which is the king can say again to the poet. And make another
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
What is too much to carry for this dog?
We're dropping another bowling ball.
Yes!
Okay. Another bowling ball time. Here we go.
Am I rolling
Keep
precision?
coming. Just keep it coming.
Wait, can I use all of my resolve?
Do an attack rush! More bowling balls!
Why?
4.
No! Why would you do that?
Duncan, I think you might have to use your last resolve real quick.
That's what I'm trying to do! So is that an extra d6 for every resolve?
What? What?
I have an 8 precision and 4 resolve.
How many
after I-
bowling balls is this?
Canonically, it's probably 5 again.
Keep
Okay.
just going again!
The stack just keeps growing higher and higher.
What if it becomes one big one as it's rolling?
Yeah.
One big one.
One big one.
One big one?
One large bowling
One big
ball.
one? Really?
A big ball!
Well, because that would add imbalance to the stack. Yogurt's mysterious stand sees the absolute size and mass of this bowling ball that's rolling down the gutter, and suddenly panics, realizing that there's no way that he can balance this one massive bowling ball on the stack of 5 smaller ones. So what does he do? Positions himself under the gutter and prepares to catch it with his face.
What?
And definitely negate that 10.
Yeah, so you're gonna negate 10 with one of your points?
Please.
Alright. So, Yogurt, using some of his bizarre nature, the face of his stand,
The strong, muscular face.
takes 1 damage.
I'm about to improvise something really stupid, so I hope you're ready.
Jodie sees stand with bowling ball. Jodie starts giggling and clapping.
Underneath the bowling ball, Yogurt's mysterious stand goes from looking panicked to looking mischievous. The mysterious stand holds up one arm. And the one free arm. The hand at the end of the arm suddenly retracts into the arm itself, as a hatch opens up in the center of the mysterious stand's chest.
Oh no.
Yeah, the bowling balls are going in there.
No!
The mysterious stand starts loading bowling ball after bowling ball into its own chest cavity. Surely you must be regretting your actions now.
I'm regretting hearing your voice. Please shut up.
How about a bowling ball to stuff into that loud mouth of yours?
Fun fact about Soldier Poet King. The poet can only have currently 1 item active at a time, so he doesn't. He has 1 less bowling ball.
Heffy's things only last for 5 seconds. But this
Oh.
is JoJo? So they
There
could
are now
totally
my
still be there.
things!
Ah, I see, of course. Never mind, oh Lord Dog.
I own them. I must say, it was brilliant thinking giving me 1 bowling ball per each of you. Okay, and with that, the mysterious stand aims and starts firing bowling balls at each and every one of you. Tempest, Hephaestus, October, Mori, Poet as well.
So Miser's gonna swing its meter like a bat and smash the ball right back at your stupid face.
Snow Miser hits the bowling ball and actually knocks it back. It hits mysterious stand. That should be 2 damage.
This did activate one of Hephaestus' traits of I'm wearing a hard hat so I don't have to defend myself. So
Yeah.
Hephaestus is going to take the hit, but using my reaction, Men at Work is going to say that there is a railroad sign directly here so that Jodie does not even come close to getting hit by one of these.
That's fine,
Alright.
because Jodie wasn't being aimed at.
But
October
October
was.
is.
Yes.
But October is holding Jodie, so
So I'm still going to do that.
yeah. Wow, you take it.
Nice. Does it just beat off my hard hat?
Yep.
So the king is just going to look at the bowling ball and say, "Stop."
The bowling ball stops in front of Savage Garden. Mori is going to durability in front of the moon. Mori takes 4 damage.
Oh God.
Mori is pushed back a bit and is like, oh, how did you knock that with your hard hat?
The hard hat's the best defense! Do you not know that? Here! She chucks one at Mori. Put it on!
Okay, and I was also launching a second one at Toby.
Huh?
I thought it was one specifically at one of the...
Poet.
No, that would that even do anything?
Yeah,
It's a stand ability. It technically would.
Okay.
yeah.
What I'm trying to do is make the shield bouncy so that I can bounce the poet out of the way.
Trampoline.
Bounce. You try and bounce the poet away. It still gets hit in the air for a 5.
Ow!
I still have the giant one.
Ah!
Who's he putting the giant one at?
Yogurt says nothing. Instead, turns around and throws the giant bowling ball into the side of the building.
That activates my secret action. If Yogurt continues to attack the building, you'll accidentally hit a water line, which a heat miser will instantly freeze the waters and engulf Yogurt, freeing him in a block of ice.
The mysterious stand will lift up Yogurt out of the path of the water.
Nice. So you gonna take that damage? Because
No, I gotta use that last point. Just negate
Alright.
it.
You use the last point to negate all of it because he's gonna take 10 exactly.
Yogurt's gonna be explaining the power of his stand while in its arms.
Oh, that's so good.
Well, it's about time that I finally get to explain the power of my stand. My Hound's hologram. You see, Hound's hologram doesn't have just one form. It has 2, which it can shift between at will. Its human form, the form which you see before you now, acts as a short-range bodyguard. Meanwhile, its second form, its trolley form, acts as a raw source of power. However, it is limited, as it can only move along not just rails or roads, but it can move along to anything you could refer to as a pathway. For example, it could follow a length of copper wire, a trail of blood, or even somebody's footprints. This is the power of my Hound's hologram. There you go.
Train with the motion blur.
It's not a train, mind you, it's a trolley, specifically.
Yeah, if
There's a difference between the two.
Right, and that difference is what now?
If you really want me to explain it, trains are exclusively heavy rail vehicles. This is an important distinction. As you see, most heavy rail vehicles belong to a national railway network.
Uh-huh.
Trolleys, on the other hand, are light rail vehicles. They are designed to efficiently carry passengers and passengers only.
I don't see what the weight's done got to do with it. They're both boxes full of people in the end.
That is all I wish to say. I figured I'd have to educate you primates about this sooner or later. Anyway, Hound's hologram is going to whisk Yogurt away around the side of the building. And run into Danny, I guess.
a ghost!
Tempest is first gonna break free of his rope. The brothers are gonna come over to the stand And just for hilarity, and because Tempest is pissed off, the brothers are going to swing both their beaters in an upwards arc, and they're aiming for the jewels. Just gonna bonk them right in the nuts.
As Hologram is going to catch their meters and then smash the two of them into each other.
Ooh. As the meters are slammed into the other brother.
You two have given me enough trouble. How about I finish you off here and now?
Oh, you eat a dick! Yeah, you really need to chill out.
Danny from the background. Amazing. He's making the ghost say things by talking himself.
Hephaestus, this building is like teetering still, right?
Yep.
She's gonna get up over here and just come over to it, like, while this fight's going on to the side. It's just like, oh jeez, no, this isn't safe in the slightest. She's gonna start pulling out construction equipment and try and keep the building up.
Love that. Roll brains.
At the same time, I'm going to change my secret action. She's gonna look back at Men at Work as this happens. Hey, Men at Work! How's playing duct tape going?
It's going.
Is it gonna be anytime soon?
Maybe.
Oh, come on. And she'll end her turn.
Danny continues taking pictures of the ghost fight going on. And it worked.
Alright, Men at Work is gonna come over here. Yogurt is very slightly on this parking spot, yeah? About how high off the ground?
Like on Hound's Hologram's shoulders? Probably like 5 feet?
I want Men at Work to create a ghost, yeah?
Okay.
And the ghost just so happens to be a car that, did not back into this parking spot safely and jumped over the curb in the past.
Alright.
So it
Alright.
backed in, therefore the back of the car is tall enough to probably, like, gently push Yogurt, but it'll still push him out of the way!
Yogurt, along with Hound's Hologram, is going to jump up onto the side of the building, while still holding onto the Miser Brothers, by the way, and hang on to the side of the skyscraper.
Dealing a whopping 3 damage.
By the uncareful mailman.
And are the Miser Brothers okay?
Oh yeah, they might get hit too, wouldn't they?
Yeah. They
would
kind of
Oh,
are.
it is a stand ability, it technically
They
would!
kind of are
Yeah.
being handled by Hound's Hologram right now.
Making Snow only take 5 damage. Heat Miser is poofed.
Oh no.
Tempest, you suddenly feel... oh, that's strange. You feel pretty cold right now, actually. Sorry.
So rude.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't have been in the way of the car. Well, it's kind of your fault.
How tall is this? How tall is the building?
Big?
With bouncy shield, could Poet get up to the top?
I'm willing to allow that.
Hell yeah. Poet on an adventure.
Batman Poet.
Poet is going to create... Well, actually, is there anything on top of the roof?
There's a little pointy bit.
Cool! Poet's gonna make a hammer.
Okay.
I'd like to hammer off this pointy bit.
Alright.
I would then like to chuck it downwards at Yogurt.
The Hound's Hologram is going to respond by catching it with its free hand.
Yeah, the hand is now free because there's no more Heat Miser in it. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Hound's Hologram catches it with one hand.
Is that bonus for catching things, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
You guessed it.
Yep.
Oh, I hate it, and I love it.
Back up. King's gonna move here. Soldier's gonna move over by Heffy.
Heffy trying to duct tape back together the support team.
Mori is going to jump onto her moon and float over. She's going to go upside down and offer to Tempest. You know, if the rest of your stand goes down, you're probably going to faint, so would you like some help getting out of here?
That would be lovely.
Alright, and Mori is going to make you gravitate towards her wedding ring and move you over here behind this.
Are you supposed to be out of range of... Are they supposed to stand with me, or supposed to be out of range to stand with Poof? To leave?
I stand with Poof.
Thanks, Mori.
You're welcome.
How's Jodie feeling?
Jodie is getting a little
Restless?
bit cranky, a little bit restless, yeah.
And a little bit like I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Does she still have the earmuffs on?
No, if the hat was left there, then the earmuffs would be left there too.
Where's the hat?
Over here in the
October. Toby's going on a hat mission.
Nice.
Savage Garden goes back into one of the cracks in the ground.
Soldier Poet King's gonna poof.
Yeah.
But
Poof!
there we go. Goodbye.
You get to the hat. Now it's Jodie's turn. Jodie, who was about to start crying, is slightly calmed by the hat. The hat calms. Arsene! Oh yeah.
Okay, Yogurt's going to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Hound's hologram is going to form shift around Yogurt,
Oh?
becoming a trolley. And using the stand's speed and range, is going to chase down October.
Oh
Using the path that is the sidewalk as rails.
Would you say that she's in danger?
Not necessarily. You wait and watch.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yogurt is going to step out of Hound's hologram.
I don't like that.
Yep, Yogurt is definitely staring at you, October. Do you want to roll another bravery?
I don't like my odds, but sure.
At least we get to see what his crazy bravery roll is.
He's got +7? Why does he have a +7?
Why do I have a +7, you may ask?
October, you're being intimidated.
You put up a good fight, though. You always did seem like the more sensible one. So, this time, I'm approaching you regarding this. Accept my offer, and none of your friends have to die.
I don't know if this is important, but Toby feels like they're in danger.
I think that would proc it.
Can Toby just scream?
Is that your
Would that proc it, Richard?
Yeah, that would proc it.
Yeah, Toby is known for being a scary cat. Toby will just fucking scream. I'm not gonna scream because I don't want to do my banshee.
Don't do that.
So, Yogurt, the response is screaming.
Well then, I see I was mistaken about the whole sensible thing.
And that activates my secret action. When the bizarre field is down, if Jodie is awake and in Toby's arms again, and someone cries for help while one of his allies or, air quote, friend, end air quote, is in danger yet again, and he's had at least 1 to 2 rounds to charge up his attack, Arsene will launch himself in front of Yogurt, having received healing from the hidden talisman that Sebastian had snuck on him just in case something happened whenever he bowed to him earlier, and launch his all-out spin attack on him.
Arsene.
Arsene's right there. That activates my secret action. May I explain this before we roll?
Do that.
If the dog happens to get within 5 feet of an ally, Yogurt will start to smell something.
It's this one!
Oh yeah! Hephaestus will reveal that earlier, when she had duct taped a metal slab to the wall, that was actually because she was overloading an offset valve of sewage. Instead of being made of plastic, as sewage pipes are normally, Hephaestus changed a single chunk of the pipe to be made of galvanized iron. Why that? Because this type of metal is susceptible to being corroded over time, and with just the right amount of pressure, it'll burst. Using men at work, the pipe just so happened to extend above the road and over by where Yogurt is currently. The pipe will burst, covering Yogurt with sewer water, effectively nullifying his sense of smell and, because he's a dog, his sight.
That's how Yogurt doesn't know that Arsene is coming. Because he can't kill him.
Perfect.
So, Arsene launches himself and lands in front of Yogurt and flicks his hat off, pulling out one final card and just leaning down. What was that again? Oh, that's right. The weak should make way for the strong. And all the cards he's been charging launch at Yogurt.
Yo! Yo!
As Arsene launches his all-out spin attack into the growing pool of sewage, he swings through. He feels like he hit something, but then looks around and sees Hound Hologram running off with the Yogurt towards the fountain.
Wait, that fountain is frozen.
It is frozen.
Arsene, panting heavily, just kind of looks over him, just smirks, and mutters the same thing again.
Yogurt with a paw wipes the filth away from around his eyes. And Hound Hologram gets unsummoned. I grow tired of this fighting. Ah, yes, you five have truly proven your worth to me. Perhaps I should explain a little bit better what becoming my servant would mean for you. I'll, of course, fight alongside you for return of your protection against animal control services. They have been tracking me down for the past 3 months. I cannot allow them to impede my progress, my search for heaven.
You could have just asked to be friends or something.
Friends with a human? What do you take me for?
An equal?
That is where you are wrong, Arsene. I am no equal, for I have the stand of a human and the form of a bull terrier. There are certain aspects about me, human aspects if you would, which elevate me above other bull terriers. And yet, what makes me a bull terrier elevates me above humans. You see, Arsene, I am perfection.
You know, I heard a similar speech at one point from an asshole. Please don't like that asshole.
Just imagine a dog covered in shit saying all that.
Exactly!
Shit everywhere.
Did he get hit by the sewage? Did it work?
Arsene gives a shaky thumbs up.
Oh, jeez. Arsene, you alright?
Yeah.
She holds her hands up. I won't get any closer, right? That's your thing, right?
Yeah. He just kind of shakily walks over, collapses against the wall,
Oh, gosh.
pulls out his phone, sends a text message to Renegade, Sebastian, Dawn. Can we get a pickup?
King appears. Can we flip King just so he's looking at Arsene?
Yeah.
Because I just want him to look like he's pointing at Arsene. Heal.
Arsene feels a bit better.
It doesn't actually do anything.
Thank you.
Yogurt is now on top of the frozen fountain. Hound Hologram appears for just for a second and jabs a finger into where, like, the water spout would come out, so that there's at least a little bit of water coming out of the fountain now.
Oh, dog, if you wish for a bath, I materialize Snow Miser and have it melt the water so the dog falls in.
So wait. You're not obsessed with, like, running us over with a train no more?
Well, now that you've agreed to become my servants, there would be no point.
I did
What?
no such thing.
Guys,
What?
just
Your
no.
friend here did.
Guys, just take it. Just take it.
I am nobody's servant, Arsene. I'm not just gonna say yes. I mean, if he wants to pay me.
He's just got a god complex.
In between, like, going under the water, just to, like, soak out, like, the sewage. You're just gonna say, besides. I'm gonna just go under. Besides being perfect and all. Goes under again. I must test my limits every now and then. Just to know what they are.
So,
Limits tested.
it's not just me, though. You look like you're about to faint. She looks at you, okay?
Yes, I have discovered my limit.
Right.
Tempest looks at Yogurt and just thinks to himself, this dog cannot be fucking serious.
Danny is very excitedly showing Mori all the pictures he took.
It's adorable.
Hey, Tempest.
Yes.
Talking dogs. Those are standard, don't you know?
Are they now?
Hmm.
Excellent, carry on.
Who do you expect, Scooby-Doo?
Right?
Whatever. It's very human of you to become a fighter, but never learn your limit.
Mori, Danny, about your building here, seems to have suffered quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. Oh boy. Walks in. Oh my lord.
Is anyone watching Arsene right now?
Toby.
Hephaestus occasionally to make sure he's not gonna faint.
So what are you going to do about this, Mori?
Not quite sure. She walks over, looks over. Someone tried to get into my laptop. Enters in the password. Let's see. The picture was taken was. Mori turns around and looks at Tempest. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
He kind of looks around, a bit of blood in his eyes, to where he doesn't, like, realize anyone's looking. And he tries to hug the king.
Sorry,
The king just-
did you say blood in his eyes?
Yeah, blood, sewage, etc. He got flung into a building.
Fair. That just sounded like a creepy, like, backlash or something that I wasn't aware of.
Mori, I assume you'll be wanting compensation.
Yeah, that would help.
That activates Tempest's joke secret action.
What?
If the Nishimura's mention anything about compensation or ask about damage, at this moment, Tempest has already called his secretary to prepare lodging for a purpose-built office to accommodate their detective business, along with a request for their employment under him.
That's fucking beautiful. I love that.
I believe it was 8,000 yen that Arsene left on the table with the note of, "We broke your teapot, sorry."
Yeah.
Daddy, how would you like to hunt more ghosts?
He holds up his fist and he's like, yes!
And, Mori, you wish to protect the child, yes?
That is one of the things, yes.
Well, exchange for a brand new office, custom built to your order with whatever you might need, for perpetuity with all taxes and bills paid by yours truly. I would ask you to assist us and keep track of any stand user or haunted person, looks at Danny, that might be trying to come after Jodie, and if you're able to warn us ahead of time, if possible.
Danny starts to say, "No, well, of course," and then Moondance appears and puts a hand over his mouth. And Mori says, "We will certainly consider it."
Very well. He walks over, hands her his card, my number if you need it.
Good to know. She takes it and says, "So, well, at least we've narrowed down you 5 out of it, I assume, of people that our client said was untrustworthy."
shakily kind of like leans over and tries to hug the king and falls through and just kind of mumbles, "Thank you."
I would like men at work to put a med kit on the side of the building for emergencies and just pull out some like gauze and bandages and hold them out to Arsene.
Yeah, Men at Work takes out the gauze and bandages and says, "You need some help?"
Yes, please.
He drops them all on you. Do it yourself.
I should have expected that.
That was so fucking uncalled for, I swear.
Do you want some help?
He'll slowly sit up and be like, "Yeah, thanks, Toby."
To think a dog could do so much damage.
I heard that.
Oh yeah? You're good at hearing, right?
Especially when it's the loud one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone and everyone can hear him from a mile away.
Well, I guess if we're done gonna be friends then, Yogurt.
Friends is still a stretch.
I think you're a good friend then.
Okay, servant number 2.
No, okay, we'll work on it. You're gonna get to say the word friend eventually.
I'm tired of talking to humans.
Well, I'm a construction worker, it's different.
Maybe those baby birds will keep me company.
Oh, by the way, thanks for saving them. Arsene gives a thumbs up. Be like, "I'll be in just a moment. You guys can go on ahead. Just gotta get patched up real
I'm
quick."
literally holding your bandages.
Yeah, well, they can head back in. Ow.
Stop moving.
Arsene will be the last one in, and he'll just like look over at Yoga and just like, You heard me. Please don't say anything.
Yogurt does not say anything.
Thank you.
Why is this so good?
Because in any other context, he's just talking to a dog.
Mori is on her laptop, typing away. Moondance is still covering Danny's mouth.
Right. So we're all cool then, right, you two?
Yes, I suppose so. I still don't trust everyone completely, but
Well, who's so untrustworthy?
we're not sure. We weren't given exact persons. It's better to assume that everyone's untrustworthy rather than everyone is trustworthy.
Like, did they give a description or anything?
No, they didn't.
So they just said somebody's untrustworthy.
Who is
Yeah.
this contact of yours, by the by, if you don't mind my asking?
They tend to... Well, I was hired to look into the death of the Joestars. And by whom, I don't particularly know. I know it was female.
Do you have an email or anything from them?
It was in person. They were female, dark hair. They wore a suit.
I wore a suit. Wait, was it Dawn?
No, it
Dark.
was not.
Dark hair.
I wouldn't hire
Right.
another
Dawn's
detective.
blonde.
Right. Oh, brain.
Right, well, if you see your contact, just tell her that we're, checked out, I guess? I don't know.
She's typing on her computer and says, are you the ones who've actually been looking into the deaths?
No, we're just the babysitters.
Lovely.
We're here to
Alright.
protect a child at all costs.
Well, if you could pass along a message to them, because I have a theory. I'm sure that you're all aware of how Jogan Dream died.
Launched
Very.
a window, if I recall.
You went skydiving, right?
Fell off of his company building.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Skydiving.
I was
Out the
wondering
window.
why specifically that happened.
It's positively genius.
And I have a theory, because it's likely that this was stand-related.
Well, yeah, a Joestar doesn't just die normally.
And all the power went out, and the cell phone reception, and all the phone service went out in the building, as well as all other things.
Exactly. They wanted to be quiet. So, why not just leave him there? To be discovered later. Why throw him off the building?
Just
To
send
make
a
a
message.
statement.
I have another theory as well. To cover up the actual cause of death. Because, well, under normal circumstances, someone won't check the cause of death for a body that's fallen, 10 stories?
At least.
Exactly.
What about the other two? They had, like, broken bones and necks and stuff? You think that was after the fact?
Maybe.
Snap back.
I can talk to someone and see about getting a better autopsy report.
I can literally just get the autopsy report from Dawn.
It's possible that some of the injuries that you found the bodies with were made after the fact, to cover up what actually did it.
Like there's something that the stand leaves behind when it kills it, or something.
Perhaps. Or some...
Obvious.
something that tracked.
Do they have damage in the same spots? I don't think they do, so...
Guys, I just thought of something. Heavy. He leaps on the wall.
Oh my
How far
goodness.
back can you grab one of those weird duplicate-y peoples?
Past ghosts? So long as it's been in the building, I can pull them out.
Guys, what if we go and visit where one of these deaths have happened and use a test dummy to try and see what happened?
It could be dangerous.
Arsene, that's
I
an
haven't
amazing idea.
I haven't tested, like Yogurt said, I haven't tested the limits of this ability yet, but...
We can use a fake dummy with artificial organs inside of it, see what happened.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, I would like to try and pull up an image of whatever did this.
Yeah.
Now don't push yourself, man. You look like you're about to pass out.
With the sheer amount of blood he lost, he probably does need, at least a day of rest
You
or
want
something.
some orange juice? Or
Orange juice will not replace blood.
I got milk left over from the baby. I know that's not adulty or whatever, but I got it.
Mori looks at Hephaestus with a slightly disgusted look.
And Arsene is slowly starting to get 1,000-yard stares. He's listening to people talk more and more, and then realizing what's going to happen later. Oh my god.
What?
Hey, can I stay at someone else's place tonight?
I mean,
I got a couch.
I guess you could stay at my flat. I don't see why not.
Arsene, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
That's a lie.
Make sure his phone's on mute.
And it works. Yeah, I got nothing actually.
No, hey, made it work. I guess could you maybe prepare the house for a guest or 2 or 3 or hell, everyone can come over. Why not?
Yeah, I can
Well,
do
we
something
need
like
to
that.
bring the baby back.
Oh, we probably should. I mean, are we able to stay at the manor? Is that part of the deal or what?
We can ask. I did text Dawn, Sebastian, and Renegade to come send transport, because,
Yeah. When are they gonna be here?
Can I do something funny as Renegade? In the near distance, you hear parkour.
God.
What is that ungodly sound that feels enter your ear?
Followed by a few seconds later, Slow down, I'm not as good at parkour!
Oh, they're parkouring together! That's good.
So, it is the next day, and you guys are getting the report on the more thorough Jorgen autopsy, as well as Arsene is insisting is coming as Franklin for some reason.
Oh, look at this clown party.
What? Bunch of clowns.
Yep.
Don and Begolji at the front leading the clowns.
Oh crap, who has the baby today?
Landed in the cloud.
Hopefully the baby's not here.
Oh,
I figured that the baby shouldn't come to the morgue.
yeah.
Probably not.
Rachel,
Rachel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Simple answer. Rachel.
Yeah.
I will hold the small human.
There's also Hella.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Step on in. Alright, everybody, don't break anything.
Begolji's gonna look back. Single file now.
Sebastian will hold Renegade's head and get behind her, obviously clenching tightly and grinding his teeth.
Yo, Sergio, you in here?
Sergio is washing his hands, and he says, "Ah, yes, Miss Polnareff."
Yep, and she looks back. The riffraff is here too.
And an entourage. Lovely.
Franklin, waves. Hi.
That's a good Franklin impression.
They insisted on coming too.
Interesting. Sergio offers his hand.
I was pretty eager, considering that we were going to a morgue.
Sergio looks at Tempest instead and gives a very firm handshake.
Not exactly my idea of a fun family trip.
Fair enough. Well, he walks over. Sergio eyes everyone.
Oh, I'm just here to take a look at the body. If I haven't seen it none yet, I can't get, like, proper read on it or anything like that.
I see. Well, Sergio moves back the curtain. Jorgen Dream.
Ugh.
Mm.
The body is very... Well, it's exactly how you'd imagine a body is after falling about 10 stories.
It's almost like it was yesterday when he was saying, I can punch really, really hard.
Ripping his face off.
Yeah.
Well, he did punch the ground pretty hard.
Really hard.
Really, really hard.
Everyone. Escalation.
What?
Oh, it's a secret. 1 second.
What?
Are you rolling against yourself?
No.
Who's rolling?
Who's rolling to who?
Sergio looks at everyone for a moment and then eyes something. Goes immediately past everyone else.
I see.
Goes right to Frankson.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
What are you doing here, boy?
Good. I was asked by Dawn.
I'm not asking the disguise, boy.
Oh. Hephaestus just, like, steps back. That's awkward.
Drops the clipboard, which vanishes. As it goes back to Arsene. I am helping with the case, master.
Sergio looks at everyone. So, what is he doing with everyone?
We hired him. Dawn peeks her head around. Is that a problem or something?
I suppose not. It's just, I assumed that he would have told me. Sergio looks back. Is that why you weren't back last night?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Is he training to become a mortician?
no,
Doctor?
not in particular. No.
Wait! No! You more guy! Do you also do roller skating?
Are you referring to spin?
No, I'm referring to roller skating.
Particularly roller skating. All right.
Sorry,
lovely.
what about spinning?
Spin is the
Sergio looks at Arsene and says, "Were you injured?" Sergio puts a hand on the cut that caused blood on his forehead.
He winces visibly. No.
You know, I trust you to your own devices, but don't get killed. Anyway,
Yes, master.
Sergio walks over. Jogan, dream. After a more in-depth analysis, before it seemed like died on impact simply. But upon further inspection, he seems to have died of a heart attack.
Renegade flinches.
Sebastian also flinches. We're not alone, had nothing to do with that, I hope, right? No drug overdose?
Sergio looks through his notes.
Seems like there'd be clear evidence if there were.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was a drug overdose.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
No. Rachel's a good girl. She wouldn't do that.
So the whole falling out of the lower building thing. Are we saying that that was a cover-up? Or some cause of death which is more trackable, such as a heart attack?
Not many things can cause a heart attack. No, it would be easier to track than falling from a height.
Are we able to get into or nearby the place that he died by chance?
That isn't something to talk to the mortician about.
I don't know, you look like you know things.
I do know things. Many things. But not that.
Begolji's gonna pull Hephaestus aside for a second. Maybe you should be asking us about that.
Hey, Arsene.
Uh-huh.
Think fast. A syringe comes flying at you.
Oh, no. He'll try to counter with a card, but...
It barely nicks your cheek as the syringe hits the door, then bounces over here, and then over here, and then back into Sergio's hand. He says, "Your reflexes are a bit dull."
Sorry, working on it.
Sergio, as much as I appreciate it, can we keep the goofing around to a minimum?
I'm not goofing around, I'm testing his reflexes. Can't have an apprentice of mine with dull reflexes. But, yes, the business.
Yeah.
Yes, heart attack. Let's see. I investigated Grace and Jonah earlier today. They seemed a bit less subtle causes of death. It seemed that there it was basically what was seen. Blunt force trauma, punctured aorta.
So, possibly what killed them was different, right? Dawn turns and faces the rest of the group. Alright, you lot. I think that confirms our suspicions.
Yeah.
Sergio walks back over to his desk, straightens some papers.
Dawn,
Yeah.
is it possible that we have any sort of comprehensive, or at least comprehensive to our knowledge, list of nightmare stands?
Begolji, do you still have that list that you were writing up back at the station?
We can head back and look for it. Sergio! If you don't have anything else to add, we best get going.
I don't believe I do. Have a nice day.
Oh, that's everybody.
As everyone turns away, the only one that sees these is Renegade and Sebastian, but Sergio glares at you two.
Sebastian is kind of glaring back and gritting his teeth.
Sergio mumbles something under his breath.
Can Renegade do something?
What?
Renegade gently elbows Sebastian.
I know.
Renegade was gonna walk up to Sergio and hold out a hand.
Sergio looks at Renegade, down to the hand, tentatively offers a handshake back.
Thank you for helping with this.
You're welcome.
Listen, I don't know what's going on between you and Sebastian.
And you.
Okay, listen here. I'm trying to be a bigger person over it.
Hmm.
And I mean it when I say thank you. She shakes his hand, doesn't wait for him to respond, and goes back to Sebastian.
Sergio mumbles under his breath, Amon users and their mind games. Straightens some papers.
Renegade gets back to Sebastian and just like whispers in his ear, I don't know what he's talking about with mind games. I'm literally probably the least mind gamey person in the room.
Yeah, you kind of are
I
straightforward.
literally just punch things. I don't know, have you seen me on the news? I do parkour and I punch things.
Yeah.
I guess she'll just look back around to Sergio. Yeah, if there's anything else, send it off to the station. Sorry for
Taps his
the...
load.
Sorry for the riffraff, They insisted.
Quite alright. I was wondering where he was and for a few days.
Oh yeah, about that. I do assume you're aware that he is involved in, well, a murder mystery, as it were.
Now I am.
Right. I won't step in too much, but if there's anything I should know to help the investigation go smoothly between you two, between you and Sebastian, apparently. She looks back and sees Arsene inching closer.
Well, I have your contact information. Taps his long sheet of contact info.
Alright. Ciao.
He waves.
She just kind of gives Arsene a look.
Nervous smile. Yes.
She just looks away and keeps walking out. Doesn't say anything.
None of you four took anything, did you?
What?
Why would I take anything?
I don't see the point in stealing.
I wouldn't steal from him anyway. He mutters under his breath, filthy spin user.
Sebastian!
I'm sorry!
The lowest would steal from a morgue.
That too, that would be just uncouth.
Sebastian, I can and will launch you on top of what used to be the Speedwagon Foundation.
Oh god. Okay, I'll be good. I promise I'll be good.
Better be.
Sergio looks up at Arsene.
I'll try to keep in contact more, sir.
He nods and says, do so.
Turns back around, just kind of crumbles. Dang it, Emilio.
Now who are we talking about?
Back at the Joestar Manor, after finishing baby-proofing the house, Sebastian is walking around. As you're walking through the house, you begin to hear something from the front room.
Kind of like quickly comes out and looks around and down just, hey, Hella, do you hear that, sweetie?
When you look down, you see there's something on this new laundry chute.
What the? Leans down. Sweetie,
Hello looks up.
can you see this?
Huh?
Did-
What are you talking about?
Kinda looks at the cat. Then at Hella. Then back at the cat. Okay, so I guess this. Wait. Quickly jumps down.
The cat, it seems to resemble a mix between a lucky cat statue and a gumball machine, you'd have to say. Its eyes are glowing. There are 2 balls inside of the hollow and see-through head. And after but a moment, meowing stops. And the hand kind of moves down, almost like one would pull a slot machine. And out of the collar, one of the 2 balls falls out onto the ground.
Sweetie, go.
Do I see the ball?
You do not.
Okay.
Sweetie, go to your mother and tell her that if Daddy doesn't come upstairs tonight, call Dawn.
Okay.
Love you, Hella.
Love you.
Would you like to look at the ball that fell on the ground?
He's gonna get down and look at it.
It's strange, it seems yellow. It's a yellow ball. Kind of almost like a ping pong ball with the number 8 on it. And at this point,
I should have known. Who is it?
let's just call me a guardian angel.
Alright, I'm listening.
Well, I have something that can help.
Huh. Would you like to come in?
Well, it shouldn't take too long. So, may I open the door, or would you like to?
I'll open it. Sebastian will open the door.
And in front of you, you see a woman. In a suit. She's smiling. She holds out a piece of paper and says, "Here you go, Sebastian."
You know my name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
May I know yours then? Kind of reaches out to take the paper.
As you take it, she says, "You can just call me your guardian angel."
Okay then, Angel. Sorry, Guardian Angel.
Oh, just angel is fine.
Alright. He'll take the paper that he's offered and look at it. What's this for?
You look down at the paper, and then when you look up, she's gone.
I kind of confused. Immediately looks back to see if the cat is there.
The cat is also gone. The ball is still there.
I guess 8 is my lucky number. He looks at the paper.
It's an address. On it is written an address, and it says, "What life gives you? Lemon Orchard. Go there. Ask the guy about blue sky."
Oh, great. First it's red skies at night, now it's blue skies. That's never a good omen whenever you're going sailing. Sebastian takes out his phone and calls Dawn. Looks like we've got a new lead.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god! Oh no! Dark fonts, and this is the background.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh my.
I just realized it, but we're all facing that way. This is beautiful.
Are we going to Mr. Sky's bad house?
Mr. Sky's Bad House Lemon Orchard.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lemon balloon.
Seems like it.
Oh man.
I think it's art time.
What an
Yes.
episode. Holy fuck.
I believe first revealed was yogurt.
Yogurt.
Fuck that dog. Fuck that dog.
Bastard dog.
Look at this dog.
You gave him such presents. What's on his eye? Just a JoJo eyebrow or what?
What is on his eye?
What is it?
It looks like a piercing.
He kinda does, doesn't it?
It kind of do look like a piercing from a distance.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of want Arsene to give him a fucking head pat.
Next is Mori.
Mori's wonderful.
Mori's good.
Yeah.
Dramatic hat.
She's got such a dramatic
Oh my
outfit in
god.
general.
Oh my god. Wait. Fucking. Okay. The asset that I used as a reference, I used solely because of the name. Called Dramatic Floppy Hat with Oversized Brim.
Oh my god.
Dramatic.
That's beautiful.
I had to use it as soon as I saw that.
This has such a Carmen Sandiego vibe. I love it.
Yep, it is.
Can I just point out
I
how
like what you did with my. Oh.
her husband has the best stand reveal of the series?
Speaking of Danny.
Show Danny.
Look at him!
Yeah, and speaking of his lovely stand as well.
Detective. This is such a-
Great fucking song, by the way.
I was gonna say it's totally possible that Detective is a nightmare stand. Just cause I feel like that's really likely.
And then there's Moon Dance.
Oh, Dad.
Love.
Moon Dance is great.
The cigarette.
Yeah.
Good lord.
I like how one of the gas planets is the smoke.
That's so good.
Next was the Transformer.
Oh my
Yes.
god, yes! I need the trolley form.
The Hound hologram.
Look, here he is. It's House hologram with a funny hat.
I just that gives fucking full Starscream energy.
I'm getting Star Platinum mixed with Transformers.
When I just saw the token only, with the raised shoulders and part of the chest, I couldn't help but to get heavy M. Bison fucking feelings.
Oh yeah.
So good.
So, Duncan, do you wanna reveal the naming scheme behind Hound's hologram?
Behind Hound's hologram? Oh yeah, of course. All of the villainous actions and Hound's hologram name, Hound's hologram's name, all comes from song titles from the original Transformers animated series.
Yeah, I looked that up. During the downtime and I saw them all.
Yeah.
Which song did you use for its theme? What was that?
Autobot.
Autobop.
Autobop. Oh my god.
We can theoretically ride in the trolley?
Yeah?
If yogurt lets you.
Are we allowed to go to heaven with yogurt?
Yeah, yogurt and his quest for heaven. And then there's Mysterious Cat Stand.
Cat stand.
And mysterious cat stand with one less ball.
Yeah,
It's my favorite version of Mysterious Cat
Why
Stand.
does it only have 2 balls?
Good
I
question.
mean, isn't that normal? Isn't that
Richard.
Standard.
Oh.
Richard,
Oh.
your response is just
I didn't see it coming.
that.
High five, Pat.
And then there's the self-proclaimed guardian angel.
Dark hair, where's the soup?
Dark hair, where's the soup? Dark hair, where's the soup?
Oh, that's session 2.